T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk Live Stream. It's time for Carlo Game of the Week. Welcome to Arcade Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. P. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is. Papa Brad Amy.
Welcome everybody to another Arcade Talk show. We're here on Thursday, so the weekend is almost upon us. Hope you had a great week, everybody. We got some AtGames stuff to talk about tonight. Let's get it going and get Papa Brad in here and get the show started. So let's do it right now. Welcome.
All right.
Welcome, Papa Brad, to another Arcade Talk show.
Bosky, Arcade Talk, man. It is a great time to be an AtGames Pinball owner. Man.
Yes, it is.
Loving life, Bosky.
Yeah, but the flipper lag improvement is just about gone, right?
I know that this is the last round of them. I mean, six. You did 6 more tables. 6 more. Yeah. These are the last 6.
Last 6. I kept telling myself I was doing it. This is it.
And then it's death to flipper lag.
Gone.
They have eliminated the flipper lag.
You have been eliminated. And the stutter ball eliminated too from going from old one to the new one. That
Oh
disappeared
my
today
goodness,
too.
man. And you know, what a treat. Like these people that are going to get this Jurassic Park, they're just going to get beautifully executed tables. 3 tables that are like, you know, fantastically executed. So shout out, man. And you know, Zen Studios, you know, Magic Pixel, AtGames working together to tackle this. You know, it's a comeback story. They really did a great job, and they got it down, man. I feel like I'm getting an OTG experience, you know. Would I buy this $1,500 computer for, T. McCloskey? I don't even need it anymore.
You don't need it anymore, man.
The native tables are just as good. They've closed that gap, which I never thought I would say. It's amazing. It's amazing that the job they have done is, I mean, you can't, you know, it's shocking, really. It's shocking how good it is.
That's for you, AtGames, Magic Pixels, and Zen. That's for you.
Yeah, literally before coming on the show, I was playing Jurassic Park pinball and just loving it, man.
Yeah. Which one you like the best so far?
I mean, I like the classic Jurassic Park one, even though it's a hard table. You know, it's got like where you have like the video mode is timed. It's a pretty challenging table, but I mean, with the amount of control you have now, it's pretty fun to play, I have to admit.
Yeah, because I was having a hard time hitting the lanes on that before. Now, though, man, you get those 8 lanes easy.
Yeah.
Even the door, I was having a hard time hitting the Jurassic Park door. And I was playing just for the video, and it's like, man, look, I can hit the door almost every time I want to.
Yeah, it's a great pinball. No one's going to be disappointed that gets a Jurassic Park table when it comes out. Yeah, it has all the real classic movie actors too. I like they got all the real dialogue.
Yeah,
from the movie. I mean, it must be real because it sounds exactly correct. I mean,
it has to be the guy that does the Raptor.
Yeah, it's like the exact voices
guy
when you watch the movie. Yeah. I think they must have the real movie dialogue in there, but what a treat, huh? What a treat.
Yep. What a treat. Yeah, I mean, I knew they would improve the flipper lag, but man, I didn't know they would get it down where they end up getting it. I mean, they got that one, we'll show you guys later. They got the one table down to 62 milliseconds. That's below a lot of the Magic Pixel tables.
I know, that's great, man. They've closed the gap, you know, and also the way they fixed the sound. Now your sound doesn't spike when going from one to the other. They did a lot with the sound too. You know, we talk about the flipper lag, and of course, that's all about gameplay ability, right? You want to make those hard shots. You know, it helps to have that low latency. Yeah. But you know, also the sound is really improved.
Especially since we got ours, you know, getting the Addams Family. I mean, it's come a long way since when we got ours.
It's come a long way.
Cause like the Zen tables, the ball would like clunk. I mean, it was horrible sounding when the ball would drop off the playfield. I mean, it was just like, did my machine just break? It sounded so bad. And now
Fiji says howdy. He's echoing our sentiments exactly. No more lag fix talk after this. It's finally over. Woo! They did it.
Whew. Yeah, finally
now we can talk about. Now we can all you can talk about Team McCloskey's pixelated rails.
And
stretching the DMD.
Exactly. Get that DMD stretched.
That DMD is way too small. They need to stretch that mug.
But like the Kong one, you can't really tell on mine. But like the Kong and Jurassic Parks,
well, those ones those ones are great. Like when you play those and you go back to the Zen, the classic pinball, it's like you just miss it not being that big. You know.
I know.
I mean, options are good. Options are good. You know,
stretch it if you want. Just like they did the back box.
They gave us the back box. You know,
give us the DMD now.
Give us the DMD, and then you know you've done it all. You've given us what we want. Then all we got to do is play the tables and enjoy them.
Yep.
He said, "Good evening, folks." Did someone call a doctor?
Yeah, somebody in the chat called the doctor, and there he is. He shows up. Hey, who we got all in here tonight, Pop Brad? Who's all in the chat? We got 37 in here right now.
We got Carl O. He's letting us know you're watching the #1 AtGames channel in the world. Thank you, Carl O. We got Vader 640, one of the pinball wizards from the community. We got Dan Z. We got Israel Gaming. Good to see you. Video Game Vegas. We got Sacro, Incognito, Pete G, good to see you. Doc Mario, of course. We got Marine 50. Yeah, I hope everyone's okay with the crazy weather. We got Rich Dello, good to see you. Ray De La Torre, let's go.
Let's go.
We got my co-host for Calling All Ballers. We got high scores on tap. The man, the myth, the legend. Well, he's a good pinball player. He can put in some. When he puts his mind to playing pinball, he's pretty deadly. He's a pretty good player.
Yeah, he's up there in one of the Zen's tournaments.
He's up there on some of these leaderboards. I know. Like his Monster Bash score is sick. We got.
He's up there on that one.
He's way up there. We got Danny Johnson. Good evening, gamers. Glad to see you. We got Marine 50's having an issue. He says not too happy with them right now. He's been waiting 3 weeks for a new SSF soundboard. Not a word. It's just in processing. So we hope they get that resolved for you soon. Isn't that right, Team McCluskey?
Yeah, sooner than later, hopefully. Sounds like you already waited 3 weeks. So hopefully they can get that.
I wonder if you could still play with this SSF kit off, though. You could probably still play, huh?
Yeah, you just want to have the SSF kit running.
Yeah, an SSF kit is nice to have. So they need to take care of Marine 50 here.
I know.
Let's see. We got who else we got in the chat?
Got
Metal So-So. Got Jason Low Alien. Good to see you.
Vegas.
Metal So-So. Video Game Vegas.
Elio.
Way too fast for you.
Way too fast. There's Elio.
Got Danny Johnson. I'm scrolling, trying to catch up. We got Hobby Hands. Hobby Hands is here. Good evening.
Arcade Talk's here.
Arcade Talk is here. We got Tomato Grass. We made it to the stream. You made the stream. By the way, he did a great stream. I got my Monster Bash score that's on the leaderboards while I was watching him. So shout out to Tomato Grass. He is one of the true wizards of the community. Always love watching his streams. He just shows us how to play the tables. He shows us all the tricks. I enjoy watching him. He's got a lot of talent.
And AtGames gave him a shout out this week.
Yeah, they should give him a shout out. He's a champion player.
Yeah, they did.
They did.
Facebook. Yeah,
what's fair is fair. Yeah. Wish I was a rock star. Good to see you. Welcome to the show. And I think we're caught up now, Team McCluskey. I think I'm caught up.
Got at least one. Same one. Spirits.
Saying Spirits. Sorry.
Came in late.
If I left you out, it wasn't on purpose.
And I think that might be the only one. I mean, YO. He came in earlier. YO was in.
Yeah.
Oh, look who it is. Ichabod Crane popped in.
Ichabod Crane, what's up? Peace, brother.
And then Retro Arcade Trooper just popped in. So welcome everybody to the stream. Hope you guys are having a great week. Anybody have any plans for the weekend? I know Chicago Expo pinball starts next Tuesday. Next Tuesday.
Yeah, they have the Houston Arcade Expo this weekend. So if you're in the Houston area,
is that this weekend?
Yeah, go check out the Houston Arcade Expo if you're in the Houston area. It's a great event.
Yeah, I knew that was coming up. I wasn't sure when. We got confirmation from AtGames too that Jurassic Park Pinball is here for the Chicago Expo, which they said it would be here. But
you're gonna be able to play the production version.
Yep. So it'd be. I can't wait to see some pictures coming out of Chicago.
Oh, I know it's gonna be great. I can't wait to see the pictures. I bet you the table's gonna look beautiful when you see it in person.
I bet. So,
like I said, the only thing they did with the marketing I think was terrible was they should have put a real back glass on the back box as opposed to that try picture, because you didn't, it's funny. Someone was just complaining about like having graphics on the back box. The graphics are distracting to the back glass. Well, the leaves are like perfect because they're not distracting at all, right?
It's supposed to be like a frame.
Yeah, like a frame for the back glass.
So, I think
the tables are going to look really good on it. When you see the tables playing on it, I think it's going to look really good.
Yeah, because I think that's the only one that has kind of like a frame around it. Like,
does have a frame, yeah.
It's kind of different than even like the Addams Family. But yeah, I think it's going to look good with the Jurassic Park image on there. Because there's nothing really distracting with just some leaves around there, around the frame. I think it looks good. I think it looks good, like you said.
Yeah, the Real Creamer said he just pulled the trigger on last weekend on the Jurassic Park 4KP. Thanksgiving can't come soon enough. I hope everyone got their nod deals. those are probably the best deals we'll see on hardware for a little while.
Yeah.
Well, Team McCloskey, I did hear there's going to be deals from the Pinball Expo for people at home, not just for people at the expo. There'll be deals for people at the expo. There's also going to be some special deals for people at home, they said.
Yep. So that's good to hear. Cool. Good to hear. Yeah, that's good to hear. So I wonder if you're going to get a Jurassic Park deal.
That would be
I know they said they're going to have a Jurassic Park, at the booth.
Yeah, they're going to have them there. That's what they said.
So maybe they'll get the same deal or close to it from home. That'd be great. So that's kind of exciting to see.
And these last two tables, I can't stop playing. I mean, Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I mean, what absolute classics of pinball. I mean, if you love pinball, you got to love those machines. They're great.
I was in the top 10.
I can't get enough, Team McCloskey. Now I'm addicted to Monster Bash and Creature from the Black Lagoon. I was always addicted to Creature, but now Monster Bash has pulled me in too. They're both really good.
Actually was on the leaderboard and a Creature for a little while, man. On top 10.
I know you did good.
I got proof, Pop Brad.
Let me see. I don't believe you, Team McCloskey. You're fibbing. You're fibbing.
I am. I'm
You're fibbing. Look at that. You're on the back glass.
I was on the back glass for a little bit.
That scores are ridiculous. Look at that. 2,900,000,000.
Yeah, look who's number one.
Gets you on 10. 6 billion. That is insane.
And look who's at number 7.
Number 7 is Wyo. Wyo's up there. Look at Wyo. Yep. On the back glass. Team McCloskey, I'm still on the back glass on Polar Expedition. I think
I'm still number 3, right?
I'm number 3 on Polar Expedition still after all this time. No one's toppled my score yet. But
someone might pop your score, man.
Yeah, after tonight, someone's gonna make it their mission. Yeah. Someone's gonna make it their mission. We got another champion. We got Mad Ben Hand in here. We got them both. We got Mad Ben Hand and Tomato Grass both in our chat.
Nice.
Good to see. Those are two of the best pinball players in that games community. Always at the top of the leaderboards. Hey, look, if I wouldn't have watched Tomato, I'm just glad that I'm still barely in the Flipper Friends on Monster Bash. A score of 235 million is at the bottom, which is crazy because that's still a pretty big score. But they're bringing the competition.
Yep.
But I don't know if you want to talk about that now, but I still think a leaderboard of 50 is ridiculous on these Williams tables.
At least the Zen.
I mean, we got what 97 playing our own Arcade Talk tournament.
And guess what? So, this shows all 90. It's 94. It shows all 94.
It shows all 94 scores. So, like, if you're 51, at least you see who you're better than, right? I think it's a disservice because, like, people really they want to see how they relate to the other players. That's all. And I'm not saying they need to do it with everything, but with Williams tables, we're going to have super high participation. I think a lot of people are left out, or just give up. But we'll see what they do down the road.
Yeah, even if they just increase it to 100, but only the top 50 gets into the random drawings.
Yeah, they don't need to change the top 50 being in the drawings, but it'll be nice just to see where you rank,
I know.
I think a lot of players would really appreciate that, I think you get more people would feel more inclusive, it'd be like the deal. I know some people just say, well, get good. Well, when your get good is like having to get all the way through the Monster Bash and then keep going, that's like going to weed out a lot of players. That's the only bad thing. We want more people to play. I mean, ultimately we want to have a big thriving community of players, right?
Right.
So we don't want people just giving up in frustration and saying, oh, I'm never going to be able to get on this leaderboard.
That's kind of what I did with Monster Bash. I'm like, I'm never going to get 230 whatever million to get on the top 50. I gave up. Yeah. Now, if I had the top 100 on there, I would probably, still be interested to see if I can, move up to like 60 or 75 or whatever, And the other thing too is like you and your friends are in there, and it's like, okay, we understand we're not good enough for top 50, but hey, between our friends, we'll see if I can knock them, out.
Yeah. Maybe you'll see your friends in there. That'll make you play more. You'll see people that I mean, seeing people motivates me to play.
Even if you're not number one, it motivates you to play. I'm like, hey, I'm going to try to get Papa Brad's score.
Yeah.
I don't have
Well,
to get number one.
I'm trying to stay on the leaderboards for all of them, but that Monster Bash was a
I
challenge.
gave up on the Monster Bash one.
I'm not gonna lie, it was a challenge, Team McCluskey, but
It just kept going up and up and up.
I'm fortunate I can watch someone like Tomato Grass, a great player, and I can get up enough tricks that it will get me at least on the leaderboard. But it's we don't want to turn people away from playing tournament pinball. Tournament pinball is one of the funnest things I think in this gaming community today. Like if I could say anything I'm thoroughly enjoying, it's playing in these high score challenges, and playing tournament pinball, playing arcade games too a little bit on Calling All Ballers. But I'm really enjoying that element of it, the competitive element. So I want to see that increase. That's all, and continue with the strength that it has.
Yep. Dennis asks, can you talk about how the 4K handles local scores? Does it show it on the screen at all? So local scores, not on the back glass, but on the play field, it does show your local scores by itself. It gives the top 5 local scores. And then below that, they show the world.
The leaderboards where you can get yourself ranked. Now it can't tell you where you're ranked. It just doesn't do it like, I think you have to look for it. You have to look for it.
Yeah, but they do pop your local scores separate from the world leaderboards.
There was a myth for a while. I don't know if it's a myth or if it's still on the plans to be done, but there was a myth that they would give you the option to put just your local scores on the back box. But I never saw them do anything with that. We'd heard someone say they were going to do it.
Yeah, I did. I do remember hearing that.
But as of now, it's the leaderboard scores. But
I think
options are good. I'm always for options, But I mean, those people do earn their right to be on there for sure, because it is a challenge to even get your name on that top 10.
Oh yeah,
but
yeah, I think now that all this flipper lags fixed, we'll start seeing things come out, because you're right. Somebody did say that you would have the choice where you could do the world leaderboards on your back glass or your
local leaderboards. Yeah. I think the whole flipper lag thing had all hands on deck to handle that one issue.
Yep.
I mean, literally, like when we did meet with AtGames, what's the first thing Papa Brad said to the president of I said, your main issue, number one thing is this flipper lag. I mean, and they took it to heart and they focused on it. I mean, they did not stop till it was fixed.
Nope.
And I think it was really hard. I don't think it was easy. I think, but now they have a roadmap of how to do it. So moving forward, we're sitting in a good spot. Imagine T. McCloskey, when we have all the holes in library on this one machine.
It's coming.
It's coming. They're gradually going to keep putting these tables out, these excellent Zen pinball tables that we love, because Zen pinball is great. They're just going to keep bringing these tables out. As long as they can keep the quality as high as these last couple batches we got, man, T. McCloskey is a great time to have AtGames Pinball, isn't it?
Yes, it is. This is the perfect time to jump in. If you don't have one yet.
Perfect time to jump in. I mean, if you're waiting, I don't know what you're waiting for. I mean, what are you waiting for? It's perfect right now. Is the time to get in.
Yeah, if you didn't get in, is the factory direct still going on, or is that ended for Jurassic Park?
I'm not sure, but the good thing about AtGames is they do like to have a sale. So like they'll probably have maybe they'll have something for this Pinball Expo.
Chicago. Yeah, I think they are. I wouldn't be surprised to see another sale for Jurassic Park. So,
but they do like to put stuff on sale, which is good. So I'm all for that. Save some money if you can,
Yeah, and it's a great time to get a Jurassic Park if that's what you're interested in, because especially next week, you might see a sale next week on it for that.
Yeah, but you got to be realistic too. I mean, this is a premium home arcade product. It's never going to be $800. It's never going to be.
No.
It's not going to happen. There's too much. There's too much involved. The weight, the technology. When you pick up that box and you see stars the first time you lift it, because it's not, it weighs quite a bit. You realize that it's a whole different level that you're jumping into.
Yeah, like Caro told me the other day. I have the picture somewhere, but the playfield monitor itself, it's a BOE playfield monitor, right? It's almost a $400 monitor. I think it's $383.
I can believe it.
$400. So I mean, people wonder why it's over $1,000. Well, the playfield itself is $400 almost. So
that's true. I mean, in a long time period, I'm saying no time in the immediate future. Like maybe 10 years from now it might be that much. Right? Latouri's right. Technology always comes down in price eventually. But I mean, I don't think it's,
sometimes you can find on Facebook Marketplace people just want to get rid of something, man. And
that is true.
always check Facebook because sometimes you can get some decent deals there.
Hey man, you need to find a jealous wife. Jealous wife that's jealous of this 4K pinball machine. It's taken over all of her time. Husband goes away for a business trip. That pinball goes out the back door, T. McCluskey, right into the back of your truck. Vroom, and you zoom off.
Vroom, vroom, vroom. There I go. Woo! I scored. It happens, somebody gets
husband
divorced.
Comes home. Where's my pinball? I don't know what happened to it.
I came home and get gone.
It was gone.
Divorces happen, and wife might get everything. She's like, I don't want this. Here.
When it comes to arcade stuff, a woman scorned is your best friend when you're buying arcade products used, because they'll let that stuff go. They have no idea what stuff is worth. They just want to get rid of it. Usually out of spite too, which makes it worse for poor guys. I mean, if I had I had $1 for every time I've heard that, from someone that picked up a great deal, like a truly great deal. A lot of times it does happen that way, unfortunately.
Yep. Yes, it does. Dennis asks, of the available themes for the 4K pinball, which one is your favorite and why? Which one's your favorite, Pop Red? Take AtGames, or take out Adam's Family, because you already had that one.
Well, I like that.
Other one.
I do like the Adams Family.
Which other one would you buy that are out right now?
Right now, probably the Jurassic Park would be my second. How about for you?
Snoopy's still my second. I just love that look of that with that bright yellow, but Jurassic Park would be right up there too.
I think Attack from Mars is certainly a real popular option. You can't go wrong with that. Attack from Mars is a great classic table. They really did the artwork well on that.
Oh yeah, did Graham in it? It looks exactly like the original.
Yeah, it's beautiful. I mean, Attack from Mars is certainly a great choice.
People in the chat, what's your favorite one? Even if you don't have one, what's your favorite looking 4K pinball out there? Ray says Attack from Mars. PG says Attack from Mars.
Right. Yeah, I want Ray De La Torre's Creature from the Black Lagoon. Is my favorite looking pinball. That's AtGames.
Yeah.
The Ray De La Torre Creature from the Black Lagoon is my favorite.
Do I have his picture?
Until AtGames makes one of those. I mean, if they ever make Creature, that would be a day one buy I'll have to have.
Yeah, I would buy that one.
There's a few tables that are like that. Elvira would be one. Creature would be one.
I didn't tell you. My Stuff Arcade has a new Elvira one out there.
Do they?
Yeah, it's the one with the purple and green swirls. When is that?
House of Mystery.
Yeah, they added that in their 4K pinball.
Oh, okay, cool.
Artwork. I was like, man, I was looking at it the other day. I'm like, man, that would match my cover, my Elvira cover for my pinball.
It would.
It has the same spiral. I was like, I'm tempted on that one, man. It looks really good. Maybe later in the stream I'll pop it up. But that looked really good. I didn't see it last time.
If you like Elvira, the Party Monsters had really good art because it had the side, like the cover shot on the side.
Yeah.
Scared Stiff is a good one too. There's really no bad Elvira tables. They're all good.
Yeah, My Stuff has 3 now.
Yes, 3 different ones.
Yep. They all look good, but the last one, man, would really match my cover. Bad thing is, though, I wouldn't have the table.
Tomato Grass said his wife was singing the Monster Bash song.
Nice. That's always a good sign.
Awesome. That is awesome. Did you ever notice that the Bride of Frankenstein does kind of talk like Elvira?
I know.
It's it's the Bride of Frankenstein, but it's almost like the voice of Elvira. It's like she creeped into the machine in a way. What a great table. I mean, that's one of the all-time greats. I mean, we've got now some of the truly great pinball table experiences, right? We've got Attack from Mars, Creature from the Black Lagoon, Monster Bash, Twilight Zone. I mean, those are top tier, like hardcore pinball fans, people that love real pinball. Those are huge, huge titles to have, and they're executed well. They play well now. Look at that, T. McCloskey.
There's Ray Del Torres.
Look at that. Is that gorgeous or what?
Yep. There's Ray's.
That is so cool.
Got it from Buy Stuff Arcade. There it is. Even has the control deck art.
Yeah, I love World Cup Soccer too. Yeah, I forgot that one, but that is a really good real world table they have.
Yeah. Ray says that looks badass. You could see it every day, sucker.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Yeah. Well, he put in the blood, sweat, and tears to make the dream happen. So it does look good. He even put the launch button. Like, I said if I could change anything, I would add a launch button right underneath the plunger. So like, those tables that just had a button you press, you would have that you'd have that one button to press.
Hold on.
Yeah, if you look at Ray's machine on the front, he put the actual pinball launch button. So like you can actually use the plunger, or if the machine had a button to launch, like a lot of these tables have a button to launch, you can just press the button just like on the real machine you would.
Yeah, that's the other thing is Buy Stuff is building him a builder's plate for it too. So he's going to have the builder plate to go with it here instead of the.
That's cool. That is cool. I mean, that would have to be creature 00, a prototype,
Yeah, I think right now they have one on there.
Oh, one, yeah.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Like he lit up the buttons and everything. Man, he went all out.
I know he needs to light up the start button and the AtGames button there for the menu.
I know.
Might as well go all the way, man. Light up all the buttons. It's the only thing lit up. Coin doors are all lit up. This is the prototype for the builder's plate.
He needs to get. There's a mod now that they have. Someone made a mod for the plunger where you can put the creature's head on it, like the head of the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, I didn't see it.
I ordered one. It's a Frankenstein, Team McCloskey.
Yeah, you showed me a picture of that one.
But, they make it for you. They make them one at a time. I don't think it's like it's Etsy. It's probably somebody's house and they make them one at a time and paint them.
Yeah, that's good.
I think it's not a big operation, but it is pretty cool. That's who made my cup holder. They made the hand of the thing hand, and it's really cool. I like it. So you can get some good stuff on Etsy.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to, there's what I'm getting right there. That's gonna be my plunger.
And that goes on real easy. There's two pieces, and you just stick them together, and there's a screw in the back.
You never see it because on the bottom, it's underneath, and you just screws in
back underneath. Yeah. So it goes right over your existing plunger.
Yeah, it's form fitted to fit that shape of the plunger. But
they have a creature too. The same person.
Yeah. He just made a creature.
I didn't see that one yet.
Yeah, it looks good too.
I might get that one.
I was torn. It was a tough decision, but Team McCloskey Frankenstein has kind of been my unofficial mascot for my channel.
That is true. You have to get Frankenstein.
He's kind of been hanging around, and Frankenstein to me is the misunderstood monster. If that's not Papa Brad, I don't know what is. And
then we got a shocking live stream last week because Frankie made an appearance. We got a shock.
Yeah, I got a shocking warning on my video. Shocking. It's because it's shocking because I came out on a monster mask.
It's Frankie. He's not shocking.
It's Frankie.
I can't believe
we shocked him. I know. Papa Brad, it's alive.
It's alive.
Oh, Igor gave Frankenstein the wrong brain. That's right. But anyway,
I love a freaking monster bash when you hit Frankenstein there. He's like, "Look, I got a leg," and Igor,
I know.
Look, I got a hand.
I know, it's great. What a great community we have. We can just come together and we can enjoy these pinball games together and play online. We might not live near each other, but we're kindred souls and that we love pinball, right?
Yep.
And we could just have these great competitions. Like now, it's like actually a reality that this can happen. So cool.
It is happening.
It's happening, multiple. Like there's just tons of places you can play. As much as you want to play, you can play, and you can play against other players that are good. And iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
You want to get better. Sometimes you have to play where you have to push yourself a little bit.
And Jason put the link for the Etsy store. So thanks, Jason, for putting that link up. So if people want to go in there and buy one of those, I might buy the creature one, man. Hey, wish I was Rockstar. Gave $2. Best damn show. No more lag, suckers. Hashtag.
No more lag. This is the last round.
Last round. Woo! Thank you. Wish I was Rockstar. And if you ever play in any of our tournaments, you see Disturbed 76. I think I saw him on the AtGames tournament leaderboards as well. So if you see Disturbed 76 on the leaderboards, that's Wish I was Rockstar. So it's pretty cool. So thanks for the $2. And Thor's asking, would a real stern plunger work on the AtGames? I want to get the Mosquito. Only thing it would work on there because when you buy those, it's just the bar. I forget what you call it. It depends how long the bar is on those plunger for stern. I thought about buying the Elvira one. It's a clown. I think the rod would work, but I'm not 100%.
Okay, here. Let's
Duck Mario did not like the Martian one.
let's share that one there. Okay, there we go. I could probably make
Thanks,
it bigger.
for those memberships.
Make it bigger.
Dennis got one. Vernon got one. Woo!
How's that? Is that bigger?
Yeah, I can see it good.
You see it good now?
Spirits got one.
All right.
And Joe got one. Thanks, Ray, for the 5 memberships, man. Thank you so much.
Look at the T-Rex plunger. How cool would that be to have on the Jurassic Park?
So that's all the ones they have now. Wow.
They have the
T-Rex.
Man,
they got freaking
the T-Rex. Look, they have the Jaws fishing barrel.
Michael.
Iron Man, the Death Star.
You know, Michael one's looking pretty good, man.
Michael Meyer. Look at the creature. There's the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Oh, they got a Chucky, too.
Chucky. That's new. They just added that one. Chucky.
Damn.
Golf ball, Deadpool, Jaws.
Oh, look what's next.
Indiana Jones, right? It's the thing he grabs off the podium from Indiana Jones.
Whatever.
You got the Bride of Frankenstein, Woodstock, Charlie Brown, E.T.
E.T. looks really good. Wow, dude.
This guy's putting in the work, man. He's putting in some work. Look at them all.
Wow.
Anyway,
creature does look good, man. That Michael Myers looks really good.
Yeah. I like supporting these small businesses. It's just probably some local guy that makes them in his house,
Oh yeah, probably.
But I'll support that, and it's just a cool little gadget,
8-ball. What's that third one?
Look at this one. Romulan cloaking device. It's $500. This one must be a serious, must light up and stuff.
Lights up and everything.
That is crazy. I imagine he's not selling a lot of those.
No.
But anyway, something cool, Just another cool thing if you have AtGames Pinball. I ordered one. I'll show it and I'll do a video on it when I get it, of course.
Well, the cool thing too is it's so easy to take on and off. You can buy multiple ones and switch them out.
It's just a screwdriver, man. It's probably take 5 minutes to put it on,
So it'd be easy to interchange. Because man, I like the Michael Myers one. I like the creature one. There's a couple. Bride of Frankenstein one looks pretty good. Did you see that one? So you can switch between Mrs. and Mr. there.
I know.
Iron Man looks really good. I wonder if they do any custom ones.
I don't know.
Yeah. Real Kramer says, wonder if they take suggestions. I bet the Mosquito would sell a ton for Jurassic Park. Yeah, I guarantee it would.
Yeah, if they put it like in the amber, but I don't know how they would do that because you would see the plunger through it if it was clear.
Yeah, that is true.
That's the problem with doing the amber with the Mosquito in it,
Could be done, but you might see the plunger though. I don't know.
Thor KC says the stern amber plunger is about $200. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, I like the Elvira one. It has a clown on it. That's why I was wondering if this guy would do custom and do the clown one. Look, that looks pretty cool. I have to reach out. But I might have to get that creature one.
I know. So what else we got going on, Team McCluskey?
That's it.
That's it.
Have a good night.
Whole stream. Okay.
See you, suckers.
See you, suckers.
If anybody's going to
Going first.
might as well do Chicago here real quick. Anybody's going to Chicago? Got the Chicago coming up next week. Starts on the 15th, goes to the 19th.
Expo.
AtGames is going to be there. I do have the Expo map in case you want to see where.
Yeah, didn't they put out like a little video or something?
Yeah, they did put a little video out.
Okay, yeah, that was a little cool. Let's watch that.
You want to do the video?
Or you could just show them. Yeah, I mean, I thought the video kind of showed where it was.
Yeah, it did. I could play the video too, but zoom in there, Pub Brad.
You're zooming. Signature zoom.
They are at 146. They're booth
So they're in the corner,
146.
in the upper left corner. It looks like.
Yeah, right by the exits.
That's cool.
Right
So people, yeah.
And then if you're wondering where Stern is, I looked Stern up today, and Stern is this big old monster right here. 930 is Stern.
Well, yeah, they better have. I mean, Pinball Expo. I mean, they're probably the biggest pinball company out. So
yeah, so
they better have a big booth.
I don't think it's hard to find Stern. A big old booth, and then right back here is 146 is where AtGames is going to be.
I wonder if Stern does it, or if, like, I know a lot of these events, Marco Pinball does it, and they just bring all the machines. I told you that before. A lot of times what they'll do is they'll bring machines that people bought, and they give them a discount. They just build them at the show, and they take, I don't know how much they take off, but they take a certain amount off, and the people get their machines set up by the professionals too that are there. And they just take the machine. They take the machine home from the show, so it's a kind of a win-win. They get a discount. People get to play a brand new machine that just came out of a box. They get their machine all fine-tuned and set up, right?
Yep.
So it's really everybody wins,
Yep, that's true. I
think it's crazy. You'll see they'll have all brand new pinball. They'll just line up a whole row of them. They'll just build them all brand new.
Got a big old entrance there. And I think last year, Stern's in the same spot as they were last year, which I think they were. I think AtGames was at this 929 booth because they were kind of like right across.
I'll say this. Last year, it was really pushing it just to have an Addams family on the pinball machine, right?
Right.
This year, it's a whole different ball game. The game
all going to play good.
It's going to play good. It's like all the games are going to they're going to play well. So I think it's good that they're going back. And
me too. Yep.
Of course, when you're surrounded by this much beautiful real pinball, I mean, it is hard to play virtual pinball when there's like literally rows of $15,000, $10,000, all these classic machines that we drool over all are just sitting there. But hopefully they get some people to play and check out the AtGames pinball, because it's really come a long way in 1 year. I mean, can you believe how far they came in 1 year, Team McCluskey?
1 year, yep.
1 year from like where it was like they were just lucky to have a Zen table running to where they're at now.
Now they got 5 machines going to be there. All the Zens are running nice on it now. No flipper lag people. But look who's in the chat, Pop Brad.
192 tables, Team McCluskey. 192 tables on this pinball I have. That's insane. Nice.
The guy that makes the plungers was in the chat.
He's in the chat. We just gave him a plug.
Says that game or Arcade Tuck. I make the plungers. Just hit me up if you want a custom. No problem.
Hey, nice. Yeah, I just bought one from you. Hopefully you recognize me. I'm a customer.
Yep.
But I was glad. I'm glad to support someone like that. That's a small business. That's making something cool.
Oh yeah, they look really cool. I've been looking at them for a while. I think they look really cool. A lot of people are buying them up. They look really good. That's awesome. It's in the chat, but yeah, I definitely will hit you up.
Yeah, let's see. Tomato Grass says AtGames has a worthy product to show off now. It won't be for everyone, but some people will be blown away, especially for the value. That is true. I told you the last
totally
time
agree.
last time I went to an arcade expo, they had some virtual pinballs, and they were like, "Yeah, this one's a bargain. It's $4,500. This is our economy model. This is our economy model, Team McCluskey. This is the budget friendly one, 4,500. So the AtGames is really insanely inexpensive for what they're offering. I mean,
especially now with the flipper lag, improved so much. I mean, it's just an awesome machine. I mean,
they really closed that gap a lot, you know, between console and OTG and their cabinet.
I can't tell the difference. In some of the games, I like playing better on the pinball machine, like Creature, man. I mean,
I do too. I like playing the native table more than my OTG, even with my high-end supercomputer I'm running.
And it's just nice to actually play pinball on a pinball machine and not on a console or on
It
a
is.
controller.
It's the immersion. It's like the immersion of playing it on a cabinet versus playing it with a joystick. It's just no comparison. I mean, playing it on a cabinet, I mean, it suspends your disbelief more that you're playing real pinball, right?
Right.
Especially if you get the SSF kit with the good sound, you know.
I agree. And, you know, 6 months ago, I couldn't say, hey, some of these games play better on AtGames 4K than they do on Steam. Creature, prime example is, you know, move your car. I couldn't hit that lane like I can hit it on the 4K.
Yeah, I mean, they've really closed the gap in the precision of how the game plays. They've closed the gap. They've really, I mean, the games play better than ever. Which for the people that love to play the games, that's really the ultimate gift, you know? Just make the game play really well, you know? And the people that love games are going to love it, you know?
Yep. Yeah, I couldn't say before this lag improvement that it plays better on the 4K pinball than Steam, but now I truly can say that and really mean it. Like, some of these lanes, you can hit better on the 4K pinball.
Yeah,
I don't know if
once they did the rebuilds.
I don't know if it's because the flippers, like on here, once you know on a flipper where to hit the ball to hit that lane, you can hit it every single time. Or I think on Steam with the controller, you can't always hit it on that same spot every time, and it'll do the same.
Yeah,
that's part of it or what. But some of these tables just play so much better on the 4KP pinball than Steam.
Yeah. Nothing really replaces real pinball, but you know, if you look at the costs involved, I mean, this is, you know, for the cost of a topper on some pinball machines, you're getting this whole AtGames machine, you know? I mean, it's like, it's really not a comparison, you know, but, you know, the maintenance amount of maintenance is a lot less, you know, there's less to break, you know, real pinballs are all mechanical. That's what makes them so unique. But it also is one of the things that makes them always need to be worked on, right?
Yep.
Because it's a fully mechanical device.
3D tracker, man. There's nothing to be sorry about, man. I don't mind you hijacking the chat.
We're glad you're here. You're welcome to come on Arcade Talk. If you ever want to come on and show off your products, reach out to either Papa Brad's Gaming or T McCloskey. We'd love to have you come on and show off some of your stuff. But we like what we see, and I'll be having one in my hand soon, T McCloskey.
Soon,
I'll be getting that Frankenstein soon. And I'll be putting a review up on YouTube.
Yeah, we don't mind helping people out, man.
We don't mind helping companies out if they want to come on and talk about the products they make.
Yep. Yeah, we love it. Get everybody to know about it too, you know. And
grow. You know, hopefully grow his business. You know, it's making something cool. Some people that you can't get anywhere, you know.
Yeah, getting something cool that some people might not have known about.
That's right.
So it's our pleasure for you being in chat. Let's see. So there's Chicago. It starts on Tuesday. And don't forget, like we talked about earlier, there are going to be some sales going on during Chicago Expo for being at the Expo and at home.
And at home, they're going to have some special sales. So I'm sure we'll let you know whatever it is they have going on.
Yep. They'll probably bring something out sometime early next week. Okay. So I guess we might as well go ahead and talk about.
Oh, that cloaking device is a full size device. It's a model. It's not for the pinball. That's why.
Oh.
That's why it's so much more money. That is cool.
It's full. That's why it's so much money. It's
Okay, I was like, I thought it was a pinball tub, but I was like, man, this one's fancy.
Real fancy for
It's a
$4.99.
PSP on this one, $4.99. Yeah,
That's a full size model.
it's
wow.
an expensive light up plunger there.
Dang.
You never know with some of the Stern prices, though. I mean, they have toppers that are way up there.
They have toppers that cost more than a 4K pinball machine.
They have toppers that cost more than the whole 4K pinball. That's right.
Oh, speaking of toppers, here's a topper.
Don't even get me started on the Stranger Things either.
Don't
even go there, Team McCloskey.
Wasn't gonna bring that one up, man.
Okay.
That one's like a disappointment. They should
Oh
hand those
so
out for
bad.
free. They should sell those for free. Some people might like it, but
Some people like it, but
the attention. I
so
understand the
thoroughly
attention.
unimpressed by their design elements they did with that.
I'd rather seen a 3D. What are they called?
The Demogorgon.
Yeah,
They could have done some. They could have done so many cool things just to do what they did. It's like,
just it did not come out good, man. Speaking of toppers, this company here, Electric Playground, came out with officially licensed Attack from Mars topper for Bali in CGC
oh, that's
games.
cool. Look at that.
I just thought it was neat. Kuro brought this to my attention. I thought it was really neat.
That is cool.
It is for full size arcades. They're only $12.79 right now, limited to 300.
Only $12.79.
Only, and they're only selling 300 units. But it's neat. It's really neat looking though.
Yeah, it's handmade. You know,
that thing's pretty cool looking.
Yeah, man, it is pretty cool. I like the way they did the bubble dome on the ship.
Yeah,
that's pretty sweet. Like the 3D element of it. It's pretty sweet.
There's actually creatures in there.
Yeah.
Can you see them in there in the windows?
It looks like you could.
There's aliens in there.
There's the aliens.
Let's see if I can blow that up a little more. It's getting smaller.
Maximized. It's getting smaller. You're going the wrong way, Team McCluskey.
Actually, zooming out, got a little bigger. But yeah, you can see.
That's all we can do. Yeah.
Every window's something different in there.
We could do this.
Oh, yeah. Look at the creature up there with the eyes glowing. Or lit
yeah.
up. I just thought that was neat.
That is pretty cool.
But this costs more than the factory direct AtGames 4K pinballs.
Yeah. Yeah.
Direct.
You can get a whole just the topper, or you get the whole pinball machine from AtGames.
Yeah. I'd rather have the whole one, but I thought it was neat. Yeah, I think
that is really pretty neat.
You know, it almost has a look like the ones that did it was American Pinball that did the tank, the Galactic Tank.
Oh yeah, the Galactic Tank Force.
Yeah, this kind of has that same kind of.
Does kind of have that retro look. Yeah, that kind of 50s sci-fi. The 50s sci-fi look.
Yeah, well, there's the back. Where'd the picture go when they were on top of the? Oh, it turns colors too.
Yeah, it changes colors.
There it is on top.
Nice.
Pinball machine. Man, that almost looks like that would fit on top.
There's the Attack from Mars. See, it had the button. See, it didn't have a plunger. It had the button you press.
Just a button. That looks small enough where that might fit on a.
That probably would fit on AtGames.
Because you see how small it is. Because, you know, the back box and Stern are what, 24, 26 inches? And I know AtGames is what, 22, width. This looks like it might actually fit on AtGames. That look there, you can't really tell, but this one here, you can actually see it doesn't go all the way across. And there it is. There's their little thing, 102 out of 300. Oh, it's the dude in the windows making pizzas, man. He's making pizzas in there, Pop.
He's throwing some pizzas in the air. Team McCluskey, it's pizza time.
Right above that, it's a tank. Oh no, it's a tank force.
It was awesome, and they're numbered too. So like you would have like a limited edition thing. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty cool. Statue of Liberty up there. You got Leaning Tower.
Nice.
Eiffel Tower up there from Paris. That's kind of neat, and there's a lot of detail in that thing. Damn. The stuff I have on there. I thought that they even got the chicken in there.
I see that.
It's like
So
every
where are
time
we
I look
going
at
next? Where are we going next, Team McCluskey? I'm topper talked out.
Topper talked out.
That's it. Man,
I'll tell you what, if that was
going in the
affordable,
weeds,
man.
we had a direction. We're getting way off course as always.
Not really. It's part of pinball.
It is
Topper?
part of pinball for sure.
Somebody from Attack from Mars might want to buy one of those. I think it would fit on that game.
They might. I mean, I would love to see that on AtGames Attack from Mars pinball.
Oh man, if I had the money, man, I had Attack from Mars, I might think about it. You only have to put $100 down right now, Papa Brad.
Just 100 down.
It's 100 down. Hey, what's up, Corner Kate? Pinball Expo. Yep, next week. All right, might as well talk about the lag here that they improved. All right.
I made a Team McCluskey. I made a video.
I made a video too, man.
You made a bunch of videos, probably. I made one video, but you made several videos. So
I made two. I only did two this time.
You could see it in action on the videos, which is great. You get to actually see the tables, what they're playing like, what they look like, what some of the special moments are when you're playing the table that make it so exciting to have these things, you know?
Yeah. They say One Spirit said, Topper Talk. It's a new show segment. There you go. Topper Talk. All right. So we were talking about the flipper lag on the Godzilla versus Kong earlier. You guys can see that. You can see where it went from. It went from, like, for Godzilla, it went from 124 down to 72.
That is a huge. I mean, that's a huge difference. That's a lot smaller. That's significant. Significant. And the thing is, the people, when, you know, I mean, it's a significant drop.
Oh yeah, and all of them.
Godzilla
really.
versus Kong down from 127.16 to 74.1. Kong Pinball down 124.53 to 72.63. Huge difference.
Yeah, huge difference. You can see all three of them are about the same before and after.
And really, the best thing is the people that are getting the Jurassic Park tables are going to get the perfected versions. They're going to get the new versions, which are way better. And they're never even going to know about the other version. They're going to start off with a really fully realized Jurassic Park pinball, you know, with Jurassic Park tables. It's really a win for the people getting the new pinball machines too.
Oh yeah, they'll have to go through what we went through. They started off with everything good.
Like I said, I was playing the Jurassic Park pinball right before we came on stream, and I mean, I love it, man. It's great. It's a challenging table, but it's great. I like it. It's one of Zen's best. And you know, if it's too challenging for you, you can play the Pinball Mayhem. The Mayhem one is like a lot easier. You know, it's more cartoony. Yep. It's less pulled from the movie, but it's got a lot of action. It's got the Stegosaurus that hits the ball.
Yep. Godzilla Kong tables play great now. Very happy. Yep. And these are close to Magic Pixels. They are just kind of like just above where Magic Pixels most.
Yeah, they're right in there. They're definitely like, from a gameplay standpoint, they're really playable now. Now they feel right. They got the feel
right.
You know, like I was saying in my talk I did today, you know, the people that are coming from like the PlayStation 5 or PlayStation 4 or Steam or a platform, they're going to feel right at home. You know, they're going to be playing these pinballs on a cabinet, but they're going to have a similar experience. You know, everyone compares it to OTG. You're going to be having that OTG kind of experience now.
Yeah, it is OTG.
It's insane that they could close that gap, and you know.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm coming from Steam, playing all these games, and then going to that. You know, before going from Steam to the 4K, there was a learning curve. I had to kind of readjust with the flipper lag, but now I can go from Steam to the 4K with no interruptions. It plays just as well, or some tables actually play.
It doesn't matter. Like to me, the resolution, it's not that big of an issue either. Even if it was at 1440, it would not matter because it still looks great. I would rather have it be 1440 and buttery smooth gameplay where I can make all the shots perfectly than have it be at 4K and have it be chugging and slowing down.
Yeah,
and stuttering, or you know, I mean, they really got them dialed in. That's the important thing.
Yeah, most of the tables are 2560 times 1440, which is like 2.5K. So might not be 4, but it's close, and you really can't tell on the graphics.
Yeah, I mean,
That's
I'm
mine.
running the 4K with my OTG, and you really can't tell. I mean, the game's almost played better the way they have them set up natively because everything's dialed in better.
And everything, the graphics, the sound, now the flippers, everything is so much dialed in now than before. I mean, you go from Magic Pixels over to Zen, and the sound quality is just as good. You know, the flippers are just as good now. Like I was saying last week, Magic Pixel tables are normally between mid 60s to the mid 70s, and a lot of them are right there at the upper 60s, lower 70s for Magic Pixels. And you can see this Kong pack, they're all in the low 70s, so it's right there where Magic Pixel is. So I don't think you can improve them any better than this because they're right with Magic Pixels now. I mean, there's nowhere else to go. I mean, this is probably the lowest you're going to get because if Magic Pixels is right around this area, that's the best we're going to get. Which to me, they're just it's the same flipper lag as on Steam. So if people complain about this, I don't know what to tell them. I mean, it's like
they're not playing it on multiple ways. They just don't know what they're talking about. I mean, that's really. I mean, when you really know what you're talking about, and you have that supercomputer, and you play it back to back, and it's just as good. I mean, they just don't know, and that's fine if you don't know. But you know,
I think MG was just talking about the resolution.
Yeah,
like I said, it's 2.5K. It's not 4, but it's 2.5. But it plays buttery smooth, like Pop Brad said. And you can't tell. I mean, you really can't. Now, if you do a side-by-side comparison, you might be able to. But
yeah, I wouldn't. I probably would not get a magnetic cup holder because they have tons of really good ones. If you go on Etsy, you can get them. And when you go play a real pinball machine that has a cup holder, they never use a magnetic cup holder. You just put it, you use the pinball bolts to hold it. That way, you know, it's stable.
Yeah, because if you get too heavy of a drink in there, man, it might actually, magnet might release.
Yeah, I definitely
don't know if I would trust that magnet.
I would not get a magnetic cup holder for my pinball. That's like asking for a problem.
Yeah, can imagine if, and maybe you drop it too hard into the.
Yeah, and you can get some really cool stuff that's custom made off of Etsy. You know, to whatever theme your pinball table is, probably, and be way cooler and more unique than just getting a magnetic cup holder. And someone was showing me too, like you can just buy a basic magnetic cup holder. It's pretty much the same thing. But I would probably not go that route. Yeah, magnetic cup holder at Harbor Freight is $14.99. So there's, you know, if you're going to go with the magnet, but I would probably stay away from that.
Yeah. Yeah, Michael says it's real strong, but does the cup holder getting away from the buttons now? Because it's off to the side. It's
a little. It's low enough that it doesn't really affect it. I mean, I put my gigantic Yeti cup in there, and that's a huge ass cup. T. McCloskey. It's probably way bigger than you should use, and I can still play, and it doesn't really hold me back at all. Yeah. See, Tomato Gloss says if you bump it with your leg, all bets are off, you know. I don't know about you, but I nudge my machine when I'm playing too. You know, I'm kind of an animal, T. McCluskey.
You have to, man. On some of these games,
I got to manhandle that machine, man. I got to push it. I mean, I know I could just press the buttons to have it nudge too, but it feels more like I'm playing pinball if I just manually do it, you know. My accelerometer seems to be dialed in pretty good too. I don't have a lot of false nudges.
Yeah, see, Carl makes a good point too. The table resolutions are set by the publishers of the tables, not AtGames. Zen, Farsight, and Magic Pixels are responsible for creating the tables, not AtGames.
Yeah, that is true. So technically, you know, you shouldn't even be blaming AtGames because they're not the ones doing the software. I mean, their name is on the machine. That's about it. But I mean, they're not the ones creating the software.
And people
ultimately, though, as game players, you want games that play well. Ultimately, regardless of resolution.
Yeah. But all the other tables, all are in 4K.
Mm-hmm.
All the Foresight, all the Magic Pixels like Zachariah, all those Dr. Seuss, all those are in 4K. So, and the thing is, people are like, oh, you can't get in 4K. Well, Magic Pixels and Farsight did. So, not sure why Zen doesn't, but I know Zen's tables are
a lot more complicated. sometimes
they,
the stuff.
yeah, it's
It's
a
not
different
really,
animal.
it's just a different, it's a different software, really. I mean,
Yeah,
they
it's
just
a
have a
different
completely
animal.
different feel. Yeah, it's a different animal. That's right. You really can't. They're like three different. You know, the Gottlieb plays a little different than the Magic Pixel. The Magic Pixel plays different than the Zen. They're really, you know,
Yeah,
they all play a little different.
yeah, and I think
There's good things about each one.
yeah, and I think as time goes on with Zen and all that, we've already seen it. The graphics have gotten better since Adam's Family to Jurassic Park. So I mean, don't think it's over. I mean, I think Zen can improve the graphics. I think they will because every
Yeah.
table have come out has been a little better in the graphics. Don't you agree? And the graphics have gotten a lot better. Like Star Trek: Next Generation was so blurry, and then you go to Jurassic Park, and it's like, okay, they definitely improved the graphics here. So I think they'll steadily improve these if they can. So because before I think Zen was running some of these tables at 1080. And
Well,
now
you were like, oh my goodness, like Star Trek: The Next Generation. It's like a whole different machine. The way they did the graphics, it's way better.
Yep.
The Next Generation one, the rebuild, but I imagine they'll still keep tweaking them a little bit here and there. But
and I showed in some of my videos, like
yeah, you could see the difference when you were looking at your videos.
yeah, Jurassic Park and Kong, those tables look exactly the same. They didn't look any. I did it before and after. You can't tell a difference.
But they were the very last tables that they put out. That's why. I mean, they had gotten them as perfected as they could perfect them with what they were doing without totally starting over and rebuilding. So, like, without totally rebuilding everything and starting over, that was as good as they could get it. So they were pretty good to start with.
Right. But some people have said, well, they lowered the graphics to make these flipper lag improvements. But my video proves that wrong because the before and after
show both versions.
the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You show both versions back to back. You really can't refute it. You can just watch a video and see it.
Yeah. And I only did one table each just because of time. I mean, they're already 20-minute videos, but I did for Kong and for Jurassic Park, I did one table each before and after picture. And you can't tell the difference. And then some of the tables that we've seen, like Next Generation, before and after, the after was better than the before. So some have gotten graphic improvements with the flipper lag improvements. So, but I know some people out there say that they had to nick the graphics quality for the flipper lag, but that's not true because some tables looked exactly the same and some tables actually got improved.
Some tables got improved, yeah.
Wasn't just the Next Generation. I've noticed that on I just can't remember what the packs were because some of them were kind of blurry. You didn't really notice it until you see it before and after. You know, the after looks more clean and crisp, but the human eye you really can't see that unless you're looking side by side. I just can't think of which ones they were. But the graphics actually got better. Besides the Next Generation, we all know that one got better.
Oh yeah.
I refused to play that table because of the graphics were so bad. It didn't bother you, but it did me. But that one definitely got better. But there's other ones as well. Here's the Jurassic Park's flipper lag. We got one that's really, really impressive in this here.
127 down to 72 for Jurassic Park. Jurassic Park Pinball Mayhem, 126 down to 62.67.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's got a lot of action going on it too. It's got a lot of like arcadey action. That's the one that I think is the easier one to play for someone that's looking for a less challenging Jurassic Park pinball table.
And 62.67, that's below some of the Magic Pixel tables.
That's below some of the Magic Pixel tables on performance.
That's impressive. They got it down to 62.
And that table has a lot going on. You got Jurassic World Pinball, 127.67 down to 69.73. So people that are getting the Jurassic Park Pinball, they're going to get all these good tables that have been redone.
And this is the best for flipper lag. This is probably the best pack of all three.
It's
we got two in the 60s.
Really super low.
Yeah, I mean, two in the 60s and one just above 70. I mean, this is the last, like you said, it's the last pack for the flipper lag. So.
The last pack was the most developed, and then they took that and rebuilt it. So you're getting the best of the best, really, as far as the development cycle, right?
Yep.
They had the most time to work on this one. Then they totally redid it anyway. So it's going to be great.
I mean, Mayhem, they cut that sucker in half.
I mean, yeah, it's insane. It's great.
The other ones,
you could tell when you play them, just as the ease of doing shots. It's like the shots I used to throw, like they're easy now to make the shots, you know.
Yeah, I struggled to hit that.
I could still make them. I could still make them before, but it's easier now.
It's easier, like the Jurassic Park gate. I had a hard time hitting that thing, like on a regular basis. You could hit it, but it was hard. But now it's like real easy to hit it, just like it is on Steam. Because I was like, on Steam, this is really easy to hit that damn gate. Now I can't hit it, but now I can actually hit it just as well as on Steam now.
Yeah,
I'm happy, because that was kind of frustrating that I couldn't get that damn gate open. I like just miss it every time. It would hit the side of it, you know. Now I'm hitting it right dead on again. So those are the last 2 packs. So that's it, Pop Brad. We have no more flipper lag.
This is the last ones to get redone, and now you don't have to worry about the ball stuttering when you switch either.
Yeah, that was kind of annoying. Some of my videos,
if you the old table to the new table, you could have some ball stuttering, but now that's going to be eliminated. Because all those tables they're gone. They're gone off the machine. All
the old ones are gone as long as you did the last update.
Updates, yeah.
Updates, yeah. But yeah, and then all these had improved audio. You had the volume improvements, and then now all Zen games currently on your 4K, you can actually put on a flash drive X USB stick now if you wanted to.
Yeah, and they made the volume where it was more the same of the other tables, so there's not as much of a change when you go from a Zen to a Magic Pixel to a Gottlieb. So they kind of normalized it, right?
Yep. Yeah, and you could tell too, because I mean, I could tell the volume when I was doing the videos. Actually, one of the tables I actually had to turn the volume down because it was a lot louder after the update. Because some of those Zen tables were kind of low compared to Magic Pixels, but not anymore. So that's the last 6. And like I said before, people ask, "Hey, do you think they'll do any more improvements with the lag or graphics?" I think as they go along, and if they find ways to improve stuff, I think they will. Now, will you see it in the older tables? Maybe, maybe not, but at least the ones going forward, you definitely will see them. But we'll see. I'm happy where they're at. I mean, we got ours, end of February? Beginning of March?
Yeah.
I say March, because I think my one came in February and my other box came in March. So you had March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October. So 8 months. See, to me, 8 months fixing that Zen stuff is not bad, because next week is really, that's when AtGames announced this week or next week, the Zen partnership. So the Zen partnership with AtGames is just over a year old now. I think September they announced it.
Yeah, it's amazing how much you've done in a year. This is a year.
Huge improvement from even the 8 months that we've had our Adams family.
Yeah, it's just been a gradual improvement, and then the big jump when they finally figured it out how to rebuild the tables.
Yeah, they are rebuilds. They are not.
They're not patches or updates. It's a rebuild from scratch. That's why they run so good.
Magic Pixels probably came in and said, "You guys have to rebuild these."
Yeah, you got to rebuild these. You're gonna have to start over.
They probably didn't have to start from scratch.
They had to start over. I mean, they had assets and stuff. They had stuff they could use, I'm sure, but it wasn't going to be like just a patch. No.
I think that's what they were trying, and it wasn't working
initially, and it wasn't working. Absolutely.
And they definitely had to rebuild all these. That's why they basically had to put your initials back in, because it's a new table.
Yeah, it's brand new.
Brand news. Yeah,
it's replacing what was there.
Yep.
It's not updating; it's replacing it. So what else we got? Talking about some tournaments. What else we got, Team Klusk? I know I have a Carlo game of the week. What else we got to talk about?
Let's go down the road of the packs coming. Okay, so here's the road for Zen tables coming.
Next one on the chopping block, the thing pinball.
16th,
the first Pinball M table to be brought to AtGames. First
improvements will be in there already. Yep, first Pinball M. I thought they would put Pinball M somewhere on there, but they didn't. $5 for the thing, Pup Brad. $5. Pretty good bargain, I think.
Deal. $5. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. You'll get your $5 out of that.
Yeah. So that's next Wednesday. And then week after we got Chucky. One of your favorites.
That's my favorite. That's one of my favorites.
Don't say that middle word in there.
Don't say that middle word because YouTube will hit you with the fleety flag. They'll hit you with the, oh, you can't say that word. You're doing something you shouldn't do. It's Chucky's Pinball. That middle word does not exist.
Duck Mario is the thing. Any good? We played it in a tournament. And,
we played it in a tournament. We enjoyed it. It is challenging. Like, it's not going to hold your hand. It's not. I mean, it's a pretty challenging table. You know, if you want to complete modes, the modes are kind of challenging to get through. But that being said, if you like challenging tables, it is a challenge.
Marine 50 comes out on your birthday next Wednesday. Maybe we'll buy it for you on your birthday for next week. So,
oh, that'd be nice.
So that way you can try it out and you don't have to spend any money on it. I think you'll enjoy it. It's a challenging table, but
I enjoy it. I enjoy it too. You can always start the modes. You might not be able to get through all of them and complete them, but you can at least get to see a lot of it, you know?
Real Creamer says, I like the thing. Great call outs.
Yeah, it definitely is. The theming of it is really good. It really feels like the John Carpenter movie, you know? And I like the way they utilize the DMD on the thing, on the Pinball M tables. They do a good job with the DMD. They got like the movie little play the little scenes and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yep.
Then after Chucky, we get the Universal Pack with the Knight Rider table everyone loves. Get Knight Rider, Battlestar Galactica, and Xena. I'd probably say the star of the show is Knight Rider, but the other two tables are fun too. Then South Park.
Yeah. November 20th.
November 20th. And for Christmas, we get the Charlie Brown Christmas Pinball.
Yeah, and there might be some other ones in there too, because there's a big gap between October 30th.
I'm sure AtGames has some stuff they're keeping under wraps.
Yeah.
So we'll see. They're probably going to keep some things under wraps and surprise us. Yeah, that's the way. Team McCluskey. That's the way this works. In case you didn't know.
Yeah, because
that's something that they can drop as a surprise,
like History Pack 3 and Rare, right?
Mm-hmm.
We'll look at this too. So South Park, and the South Park comes with two tables. If you guys didn't know, it comes with Butters and then the South Park Pinball. So you actually get two tables. That's why it's $15. You actually get two tables.
Well, this is just the Zen tables. That's right.
And of course, the Universal has 3 tables on it. And then December 4th, we get finally we get Charlie Brown Christmas Pinball. Can't wait for that one.
Yeah, so people that have the Snoopy table, they'll get 2 Charlie Brown themed tables.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true.
They'll get another table themed to Charlie Brown, which is a win, for them.
Yeah, it's a win-win. I played the Charlie Brown Christmas one a little bit on Steam. I own it on there. A little bit I played it. It's pretty fun. It's totally different than
on Steam too.
Yeah, Christmas one's totally different than Snoopy. It's pretty fun. It's totally different though. I liked it. And then where's the Natural History Pack? Is it down here? Yeah. So Natural History Pinball Pack 3 comes out on October 29th. Pop Red.
Awesome.
Right before Chucky, right?
But we've had some Nature's Fury this week. That's hitting close to home there, Team McCluskey, Nature's Fury.
Luckily, it went out to the sea.
Mother Nature.
It didn't go north, thank goodness. It just kept going
the insect world. The invisible world of microbes.
Do we need glasses for that one?
And Double D 2. Double D's. Dinosaur Dynasty 2.
That'd be interesting to see what that looks like.
I know.
I can't wait to see. Just because it's a 2. This is the first 2 we got, right?
DD2, yeah.
This is the only one that actually made a number 2. So it'd be interesting to see improvements from 1.
Let's see how they up the bar. How are they gonna up the bar, Team McCluskey? We're gonna have to wait and see.
They upped the bar on Pack 2, man. Totally different.
Oh man, Natural History Pack 2 below. I mean, to me, it's way better than the first one.
I agree.
I like both of them. I like them all. I like all the Natural History tables, but I like the.
No, you don't. You don't like Expo Planets.
Well, maybe not that one. Maybe I'm not in love with it. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. Yeah, maybe that one is a little off the back, but I do like the Amazonia. I like the Last Ice Age. I like those a lot.
I like
Those are
Ice
fun.
Age. Last Ice
I
Age.
like the Last Ice Age, and I like Amazonia a lot.
Yeah,
And I like
Amazonia.
Dinosaur Dynasty too.
Yeah.
But
I think Ice Age is my first, then Amazonian, and then Dinosaur Dynasty.
one of my favorites is Polar Expedition. T. McCloskey, after all this time, Papa Brad is still number 3 on the back box.
I know, it's awesome, man.
I can't believe it's holding. It's hold that long. Usually I'm lucky if I get a day or two, if that, or a couple of hours, T. McCluskey. It's still up there.
MG, yeah, you can still get the Snoopy machine. Yep. They're all available. I think all of them are in stock right now.
Yeah, I think so.
A couple of them went out of stock, but they came back in. But yeah, Snoopy is definitely still there. That's my favorite one. If it came out at the same time as Adam's Family, man, I would have went with the Snoopy. I would have been different, man. I just love that yellow cabinet.
Yeah, it is pretty sharp.
And I love that topper, man, with Snoopy on his doghouse. I still might buy that topper, man, if it comes out separately. Put it on my wall somewhere. Yeah, put it above Pac-Man there. Okay, then we got those, and then we have Rare coming too, Pop Bread. When's this coming? Oh, see, this comes out in November. So we do have one in between Charlie Brown's Christmas and what was the one before that?
That's going to have the pirate table too that they're going to make the pinball machine on.
Sea of Thieves.
Sea of Thieves, yeah.
They're actually going to make. That's actually next pinball machine coming out. Is Sea of Thieves. They're gonna take orders end of December and then shipping in sometime in January. So if you're interested, I'm really interested to see what that Sea of Thieves. I mean, Rare and Microsoft is
really interested to play the table and see if the table's really great. You know,
the cool thing is at least you get to play the table before the machine comes out.
Yeah.
I mean, with Microsoft and Rare being involved, I think it could look really cool.
It could be super cool. Yeah, we don't even know yet, so we would just be speculating. We'd be speculating. We don't know. We've not even seen the table. We don't even know what the layout is. T. McCluskey.
You don't even know the layout, suckers.
We don't even know the layout. We don't know what the table looks like. We don't know any of that stuff. This is all very early.
Oh, look at this! I didn't notice this before.
Mm-hmm.
Part 1 is available November 28th. So we're going to at least get a part 2, Papa Rad. We're actually going to get 2 Rare packs eventually. I did not notice that last week when we talked about this.
I didn't notice that said part 1. Yeah, it does say part 1.
Yeah. So we're going to get a part 2 at least. That's awesome. Cool. And that is, things could change as well. Don't be, everything is subject to change. As you can see right down here, right below where my cursor is, says subject to change. So I think that's some of the stuff upcoming. Oh, we forgot about this too. They haven't announced anything on this yet, but look out for this coming up. Exclusive red carpet week 1 deals available on your Legends 4K and Legends HD machines.
Oh, maybe they're not going to release all 3 at once, T. McCluskey. Maybe part 1 is Sea of Thieves. Maybe they're going to release them one at a time.
That's right. Yeah,
they're not going to release them all at once. That must be what it means, because they're doing separate releases.
Yeah, AtGames did tell us last week that as they come available, they're going to release them, and then when all 3 are out, you'll buy it in 1 pack. It's always going to be in 1 pack, but they're going to release them separately as they come available. So yeah, and then once all 3 are out, it'll just be in a 3-pack. So,
yeah, I think with the Killer Instinct, the most important thing is they get the sound right. Like I think they
you have to.
Or they get all the combo breaker, the sounds it has. Because I mean, Killer Instinct had really iconic sound in the arcade. They really cranked that machine up. Had a very loud sound system.
Yeah,
I remember when they were talking about when they made it, they wanted it to be louder than every other game, so they made all those loud call outs and everything.
Yeah,
and that's definitely a huge thing with Killer Instinct. They gotta get that sound, the announcing sounds and stuff.
Yeah, the announcer sound. Yep, you're right. It was really loud. That'd be interesting. Battletoads should be like a cartoon one, kind of like Garfield and Snoopy and that, I would think.
Yeah, they could do something like fun and like kind of like a Ninja Turtles almost pinball table would be. Make it really fun and humorous. Yeah,
that would be cool to be going down that direction.
Well, so they got lots of things going on at once. They got lots of different strands going out there doing different things. So it's going to be cool to see all this happening. You know, the natural history, the rare,
yep,
the Zen pinball, which eventually, you know, their goal is to have all of the Zen pinball, all of it.
Yeah, and you know, AtGames said, you know, as of right now, you know, almost every week, there'll probably be some weeks already.
It's gonna be something to
every
play,
week,
something new.
Through 2025, we're going to see a new Zen pack.
Something new
Every week. Almost
hey,
every week.
T. McCloskey, it keeps us from talking about crane machines. We don't have to talk about no stinking crane machines on this channel.
I saw that. I watched that video because you talked about the thing was falling apart in her hands. I did see where that control panel shifted in her hand.
Oh, what a piece of junk.
I was like, can't you tighten it down, man? Who didn't tighten the screws down?
That's right, man. A killer combo, ultra combo. It needs to have those sounds, iconic sounds.
You know, they should have, hopefully they'll have the right voices too, since, you know, Microsoft and Rare are involved. So they should have the actual arcade announcers voices.
The other thing, I don't know if we'll ever get to see it, but you know what would be cool is if they put at least on one of these arcade games, if they made it where you could use the if you have the control panel, the people that have the joystick control panel, if they'd make some kind of mini game where you could actually play the game using the joystick and the buttons on the back glass. You know, on the pinball, there's like no game that utilizes the actual joystick control if you have it. That's a pinball game, but they could totally do that, right? Because some people have that. You could still play it with the D-pad, but make it where the joystick works. If you have that add-on, that would be a super cool thing for them to implement. I mean, I would love to see that on an AtGames pinball game.
One of the ones they could do first, they could try it out with Duke Nukem, where you're in a movie theater shooting.
Yeah, when you're shooting, that would be huge. Yeah, Zen could do it too. Actually, Zen could definitely do it because some of those games were made to use with a joypad, right? Like the Duke Nukem one, it's harder to play when you don't have that set up. But it could be they could make a unique control for AtGames, which would make it really good.
What would be really cool is if they would roll it up to the back glass image and use that instead of the play field. That'd be so cool. Then you're using the back glass monitor, which is a great monitor.
You got a great monitor for your back glass. Yeah, it's the same one they use in the ALU.
Yep. Utilize that thing, man. I love to see, like we talked last week and week before, I'd love to see movie clips up on that back glass monitor.
Yeah.
It's so cool to see actually those images, little movie clips on there instead of the D&D. That'd be so neat. Maybe we'll see that, man, as things go down the road and improve and all that. But it'd just be so cool to start utilizing that back glass monitor. And like you said, the control deck as well. Some neat things they could do, and it would just draw more people in, I think. And it would sell more control panels probably too. Because now you have a use for that thing. If you're not playing like arcade games on it. You need to put yours back on, right?
No, I didn't. I have it in the box.
Yeah, you still got the stock in there.
I like it being flat. But I have it. I have a control panel I could put on. But like I said, they need to give me a compelling reason to do it, T. McCloskey.
Yep. I know, because you won't go back.
I have the HD pinball right next to it with the control panel on it, and I can play arcade games on it whenever I want. So I am kind of spoiled. I have two AtGames pinballs. I have the HD and the 4KP side by side, so I can really. Now, if I didn't have the HD pinball, I'd probably play some arcade games on the 4K, but having both of them.
Yeah.
I have the control panel on the HD one.
I only got the control panel because you and Macaro says it's a must. It's a must to have that.
It was till they updated the UI so much. When they redid the UI, they fixed a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I love the UI. I mean,
like it was a sizable. I mean, there were a lot of upgrades that like you take for granted once you have the 4KP, and the user interface was a big one. It was a lot easier to operate the user interface on the HD pinball with the control panel. But when they redid the UI, they kind of set it where it works good with just that little D-pad. So it's really a credit to AtGames for redoing their graphical interface. Their UI is way better. Your user interface.
Yeah, it looks more like a real virtual pinball.
Virtual
menu.
Dello. I'm jealous. He got his Atari wood grain Super Pocket today. Man, I can't.
Nice.
I ordered one. I can't wait to get mine.
So you should
They're
be
coming in.
any day.
Yeah, Brooklyn Menace got his too. I should be getting mine soon.
And you're always last, sucker. Why are you always last?
I'm in Louisiana, man. Stuff comes
down
to the
all the way
swamp.
down there.
Comes to the swamp last. Team McCuskey.
Yeah, Caro, that's right, man. I do play Golden Tee on my 4K pinball. Love it, man. No monitor in the way. I could zoom away all I want. I could go up. I could go straight. Don't have to worry about the monitor in the way on my Golden Tee.
Yeah, that's really that's good. You don't need to worry about stubbing your fingers on the monitor when you're playing Golden Tee on the pinball.
I don't have to worry about worrying about knocking over the arcade.
That's right.
Hit the monitor so hard of tips.
It's probably not going to be moving around on you.
No. Danny Johnson says, got to get to sleep and dream of playing my lag improved games on my 4K AOP. Good night, players. Good night, Danny Johnson.
Good. Thank you, Danny Johnson, for watching. We appreciate you.
Sweet 4K pinball dreams there. And tomorrow's the end of the week too, man. Get to play pinball.
Man, the weekend's almost here, Team McCloskey.
New tournaments start tomorrow, Pop Brad.
Right around the corner, man. Oh man, I hope my Monster Bash score holds on. Just needs to hold on a little longer.
You only had 3 or 7 more spots, man. 7 more spots.
Seven more people get on there above me.
I think you're safe.
I think I'm safe. That was brutal to get on there.
Oh, I know. Had to fight the Gators to get to Papa Brad. That's right. UPS guys don't want to go down there and fight those Gators. Somebody, I was watching that Florida clips. Somebody in Florida had a gator in their house, floating in the water in their house.
Wow, that is terrible.
Yeah, can you imagine that? We were just talking about big fries.
Yeah. I would love to see them implement it in some of the games. Where you could actually use the joystick. Duke Nukem would be the perfect game. You're right. That would be the one that would be perfect for that. Because the mini game is like shooting and moving. It was really made for a gamepad. Yeah, so that would be a good one. That would be a good one when they bring it over to make it arcade controls work.
It'd be a good one to try it on.
It would be.
I know. It'd be cool. Okay, you want to do Carlos of the week?
Huh? You want to do that, or you want to do the tournaments first? You want to save Carlos for last?
No, because we always run through the tournaments really quick.
Okay.
And plus, I need to get some more water.
Okay, let's do the Carlo game of the week then.
Okay. Do it, Pop Brad. You ready?
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's rock and roll.
It's time for Carlo Game of the Week!
What is a game of the week?
Game of the week is Night Slashers.
Night Slasher. Who makes that? Data East?
Data East, right? East. Yeah, Data East. Mm-hmm.
You got a little different setup this week.
I know, yeah. This is a good one, man. This is a good one.
All right, let's roll it. Roll the tape.
Let's do it. All right. You got button A is attack, button B is jump, button C is special. Here we go. So gameplay of Night Slashers with herbivores from the community. And here we go. The middle guy. Destroy all zombies and mutants in the hospital. Here we go. Come barging in. Some Night Slashers. I'm playing with herbivores. You member of the community? Not familiar with herbivores. He's got a great YouTube channel. Night Slashers was made in 1993 by Data East. Uncle Brad is playing as Jake Hunter. Down the A button, you can charge up like a power move. So it's real easy. Just hold on the A button. You got the flames. There you go. These corpses are going to roll out. Here they come. Power move. Herb is playing as a vampire hunter. I'm in the blue, Herb is in the orange. Because they didn't get together, it's this group with the guns. Always got to get the sore hot dog. It's the sore hot dog. Don't eat the sore hot dog. Shout out to CT Jason. Wow. Charge up. Got Frankenstein's monster. One of my faves. Giant Frankenstein poster in my game.
Frankie, get gone. Oh, shoot. Sorry about that. Audio should be back now. Ha ha ha. You've done quite well for a human.
If you like the beat 'em up genre, this is a great beat 'em up.
You never stop us, demon.
This is available on ArcadeNet. Did you know that, T. McCloskey? This is on AtGames.
Oh, is it on AtGames?
It's on ArcadeNet, dude.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, you can watch this video in a lot higher quality on my channel because we're going through StreamYard. It's kind of downscaling it quite a bit. But
Yes.
Night Slashers is one of the great beat 'em ups, man. It's a fantastic daddies beat 'em up. It's so much fun. Fantastic game. That's one cool thing. It seems like if you're holding charge up in the power.
1993.
1993.
There's just a couple seconds left.
Oh, come on. I should be the sore hot dog. There you go. Oh, I didn't have them lined up. Rock me, the Golem.
Oh, that's a golem. So there you go. Night Slashers from Data East from 1993. Check out the rest on Papa Brad's channel.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of surprises too. If you watch the video, it's got some fun parts in it.
Yeah, I noticed it just in that 5-minute clip.
Yeah, so check it out on my channel. I'm gonna let me make it public, and the video is now released, so you can watch it later on my channel. Unbelievable monsters slaying thrills in Night Slashers.
Great.
Video is live now.
Great graphics on that too.
Yeah, I love it. It's a great game. It's one of the classics.
Did it make it to the arcade? It was probably since it's 93.
It was a kit. It was a kit people could put in any machine. It was kind of just like a general kit you could put in any old machine. But yeah, there might be a Chun-Li playing bass in the video.
Chumley playing bass.
Yeah, you gotta watch it on my channel. It's got some fun. It's got some fun little Easter eggs in there. You might see some creature from the Black Lagoon Pinball. You might see all kind of stuff.
I saw Monster Bash and Creature in there.
Yeah, yeah. Watch it on my channel. I got a lot of fun little twists and turns in the video, and it'll be a lot higher quality because we lose a lot going in StreamYard just because of the way it plays it.
Man, where did they? I found this. It's probably not a real cabinet, but
yeah, that's one of the conversions. Yeah.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. It was just like a kit. It was a kit you could put in any. It was probably just like a JAMA kit. You could put it in any cabinet. You know.
Okay.
Yeah, saying spirits. No, saying spirits. There was a lady jamming on bass in the video. You got to watch the video on my channel. I got all kind of. It's fun. There's a character in it that really reminds me a lot of Chun-Li from Street Fighter. So I did a little Street Fighter tribute in the video.
Yeah, I think I remember you mentioned that in there when I was watching it. Hey, Kadash is in there. Welcome to the stream, Kadash. I need to see you come in. He loves this game. He used to play it all the time.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great beat 'em up. It's fun to play with. You know, it's a great 2-player game too. So my grandkids like this game. They got a chance to play through it with me.
Nice. RD, I still have to apply my Adam's failing decal. Don't be scared of doing it, man. That decal goes on so easy. It took me literally a minute, maybe 2 minutes at most.
Yeah, I go really, Steve Kowalski, I go really, really, really slow because I don't want to mess anything up. But yeah, but it is not hard.
And they have micro holes in there, and
it's a really good quality. It's a really good quality artwork. The artwork's well made.
Yeah, I didn't even use anything. I just used my fingers to get the bubbles out. I think I only had maybe 2 or 3 bubbles.
Oh, let me check. I thought I released it. Let me see.
So don't be afraid of putting that decal. I put quite a few decals on now. So
it should be released. Let me double check. It should be out. No, it's on my channel. It's up. My video's up. Night Slashers is up.
Might just had to refresh it or something.
Yeah, I might have to refresh it, but I can see it. Let me see.
Sometimes it takes a little bit too.
Yeah, it might take them a minute for YouTube to figure it out, but it's out.
Okay, tournaments.
Yeah, you could play Night Slashers. It's an easy game to emulate, so you could play it on your OneSauce. You could play it on MAME. I could play it on my my Viper board behind me. I mean, it's a game. It's everywhere. So it's the same game too. So check it out. It's a lot of fun. They even remade Night Slashers, although I do prefer the original arcade version more. But they did a remake, Team McCluskey, where they kind of make the graphics look more modern. I'm not a huge fan of that, but they do have a remake you can play too.
Yeah, Jason said it's working fine. There was just a delay. Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
I imagine it's probably on CoinOps X too, right, Carl?
Yeah, it's on CoinOps. Yeah, and it's on ArcadeNet officially with AtGames. So AtGames actually.
He did say it's actually.
It's on ArcadeNet. It's a game that AtGames has on their system.
So if you
how cool would it be? How cool would it be if when we got the new ALU, if Night Slashers was an included game? That is a good game. That would be one they should put on there. That's the included game.
Yeah.
I don't know how hard that would be, but I love Night Slashers. It's a good beat 'em up.
Well, if they're still allowed to have Data East games on there, they should be able to.
Yeah, that'd be a good one to put on the new machine. I don't know if it's going to have it. I haven't seen a game list yet. We never even talk about the new. We don't even talk about the new ALU that's coming out to Sam's, but they are coming out with a new ALU.
The improved ALU is coming out this month, right? Sam's.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Sometime this month. Yeah, and then the 4K is coming out next year sometime, and I'd like to see a playlist on that. I'd like to see a playlist for the one in the Sam's Clubs because it's got to be different, right? Because they lost some of the Disney stuff, so they shouldn't have a new skin too because some of the Disney stuff, some of the Disney games are not on there anymore.
Yeah,
which is on the artwork, so it should be a little.
They had like the Lion King, and they had Wreck-It Ralph. They had a few Disney related titles.
Tron was on there, right?
Yep.
Okay, it's tournament time.
Tron's a tough one. Team McCloskey, come on. You know you need a flight stick and a spinner to play Tron. I mean, if you really want to play it where it feels authentic, you gotta have a flight stick and a spinner. You know. but
Yeah.
it might have been on there, but not the way I like to play it,
AOU doesn't have a spinner?
It has a spinner, but you don't have a flight stick with a trigger button on it.
Yeah. We just use the joystick and a button. Be a little hard trying to hit that button with the joystick.
I mean, it might be possible, but it's not a preferred way to play. Controls are everything when you're playing arcade games.
AtGames should come out with a flight stick you can stick on your joysticks and have it where, there's like a wire that goes down in the joystick. So when you put it on there, you have the button.
Yeah, I think Glenn's Retro Show made a Tron stick that you could switch out.
Yeah, he did.
So, I mean, there's stuff out there if you want to go through all that, but, the next arcade I get that's a multi-cade. I do want to have it's the one controls I don't have. I don't have a flight stick. I don't have a rotary joystick that turns. So probably my next little project arcade. That would be good to have. Something different,
Oh, RD must have got the one with the small holes. I didn't have to take anything out. I didn't take my joystick apart. I didn't have to do anything. I stuck mine.
Mine was cut or just fit over top. Yeah, I got the larger. Yeah. That's the way to go. It's way easier.
All I had to do is take the rails off and then put it right on.
Mad Ben Hand said the creature tournament is next. I'll be in there. I'll probably be off. We'll see if I can hold on the leaderboards.
See if I get on there.
Hey, I'm ranked in the top 50 on the whole machine right now, so I should be fine for creature.
I'm not sure where I'm at.
Yours is probably doing fine too. You were on the leaderboard. You couldn't be that far behind.
I was 10.
Yeah.
I'm knocked down 10 now. I'm probably down to 15 already.
Fine. I probably have more of a problem with Monster Bash than I think I'm going to have with creature.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Yeah, Ray says a dual stick would be nice to play Robotron and Smash TV. Well, I mean, the AOU does have double sticks.
Yeah, the ALU is great for playing those games.
Yeah, so the 3 tables this week for what's it really? Season 2 you can't really say non-Zen anymore because there's Zen in here.
Yeah,
but the first
you got Zen, AtGames Originals, and Pinball Net,
and then you have Zen only tournaments. So yeah, this week's Creature from Black Lagoon, AtGames Originals is Polar Expedition, and then Pinball Net is Class of 18. Oh, we get Class of 1812, Papa Brad.
That's a fun one.
That's Gottlieb Pinball Pack number 3.
Mm-hmm.
So not sure where Class of 1812 is. It's in Gottlieb Pack 3. It's a fun table. See, that should be a lot of fun. Man, races I'm 12th.
Team McCloskey, you are the 12th best creature player on the leaderboards. Right now, you're in 12th place.
I go from 9th to 12th.
It's still good though. You're still up there. You're in 12.
And Ray says he's 17th.
Good job, Ray.
Ray's McMahon 09.
Okay.
Old Chicago Bears quarterback.
Hang on, I'm in that top 50, but not by much. I'm 41. I'm in there.
Super Bowl shuffle.
Apparently, 871 million is nothing. Team McCloskey, it's nothing. It's nothing. But I did get the creature to come alive. I didn't do just the one thing over and over again.
Jimmy McMahon.
That's what you got to do if you're playing for points. Awesome.
Jim McMahon, when he was a kid, man, he stabbed himself with a fork in his eye. Poof! It's like, they didn't put a cork on his fork.
Oh my goodness!
Cork on his fork.
I put a cork on that fork.
His parents should put that cork on that fork.
Yeah,
so he took his eye out.
Yeah, the creature, once you learn the scoring trick, it does kind of ruin the game. Because people stop trying to make the creature rise, and they just keep doing the trick to score high. But that's part of the game; it's built in there.
Yeah, but you can't just rely on that though, because you eventually stop hitting it because anything when you get tired.
It's not very exciting to play it that way though either. Because you're just doing the same loop. But that's cool though. It's gonna be a contest though. I can't wait to see how high the scores get in Flipper Friends. I will say this: to me, AtGames is doing themselves a huge disservice keeping it at 50 players for these Williams tables. They're letting a lot of people walk away from the tournament not putting in a score.
Yeah.
That's a big mistake. I mean, our show can almost get 100 players. Just this one show on YouTube.
Got 94 this week.
And we are not AtGames Pinball. We're not a big company. So like the 50 player thing is like, it's not a good thing. It's kind of a bad thing because a lot of people are not competing then.
Carlos says, what is the trick on Monster Bash? Yeah, what is the trick on Monster Bash? There's got to be a trick on Monster Bash. People know it. They're not telling people.
Mm-hmm.
We told people about move your car.
That's all you got to know about Creature, just to move your car. Keep doing that loop. Yep.
Now, like Ray says, you got to go for the big jackpot as well. Huge. You get huge points in that big jackpot. So you got to go for that too. You
build up by hitting the bumpers up top.
Yep. I get shaky hands every time I'm trying to get that jackpot. I hear you, Ray. That's how that 12th score I have on there. That's how I lost, man. I'm like, I got too nervous trying to get that jackpot and it drained. I was like,
yeah, I think Monster Bash, you just have to earn it. Like it's tomato grass, and you have to play it for 40 minutes. You know, you have to get the Monster Bash, and you have to get the Monsters of Rock. You gotta get multiple Monster Bash. Go through multiple ones, not just one.
Yeah,
get those bigger scores. You know,
I got to the first one. I didn't get through it though.
And you got to master. You got to master the nudge out of this chute. You know, the chute that wants to drain it through the middle. You got to master nudging when it fires it out of there, so it doesn't go straight down the drain. That's another trick to the table. That once you start doing it, you realize that's a vital part if you want to survive long enough to get a high score.
Yeah, Carlos says I can't catch the ball on Monster Bash like I can on Creature. That is true, because when you try to catch it like on Creature, it just bounces. And
from what I've heard, the scoop on the real Monster Bash is the same way. As far as it's a drain monster, like you literally have to constantly be vigilant about nudging it and making sure it doesn't shoot it right down the drain. The worst thing is, like, I don't know if you've ever played Team Klosky. One time I was playing Monster Bash and I got like where Dracula came out and I got like all the stuff activated and it shot it out the scoop right into the drain. Right into the drain. Like everything was going crazy. You know, I was like getting ready to start a big mode. And I guess I didn't nudge it right and went straight down the drain. So it's just part of the game, you know. You have to learn how to overcome it, you know.
What's up, Steps? Yeah, sometimes if you hit Frankenstein just the wrong way, man, that fucker drains too.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I did that yesterday when I was playing it. It's like, man, I keep hitting the wrong spot with the left flipper. If I hit it wrong, you hit Frankenstein. I think right in the middle, his legs, like.
I'll tell you the trick I learned that helped me get my high score too. When I was watching the Tomato Grass, I start with, this was his idea. I start with the Bride. The Bride of Frankenstein is the first creature I unlock because it's the one where you have to do a whole bunch of loops. So it's one of the hardest ones to unlock. So I start with that one as being the first monster I unlock is the Bride of Frankenstein.
That one is.
And I found that does work really well because then, like, if you don't unlock her, you don't waste a ton of time because you have to get all the monsters to get the Monster Bash going.
Right.
So, like, you know, if you start with a hard one and you get that out of the way right away, your success will go way up. Like, you know, that was just. There's so much strategy in pinball. It's crazy. Like,
it is. There's so much.
Good players know the strategy, and then they've got skill. It's both. You know, they've got the skill. They also know some of the strategy. You know,
that is true. And you only, a lot of that you only get that if you play it.
Yeah, the Bride mode is exactly like Fishtails. You know what I think is so cool too? The Creature mode in Monster Bash is almost the same shot as on Creature from the Black Lagoon. It's that edge of the flipper shot to the corner that you're always having to do to make the kiss slide up or the slide. It's like almost these tables are a perfect pairing, you know, as far as the two tables. They really complement each other well. There's a little bit of crossover.
You know what it is now? Especially with Creature. I haven't played Monster Bash enough, but with Creature, with the flipper lag improvement, it's so much easier to hit the kiss than it was before. I can barely hit that kiss before.
Control's so good, yeah.
Oh man, I hit it almost every time now with the flipper lag improvement. Not every time, but almost every time. Before it was so hard, but yeah, with that flipper lag improvement, man, you can really hit that kiss. It's easier to get that out lane.
Well, we just got that. You know, we got the AtGames. You know, OTG is hard to get it on. You know, I think they dialed in the controls pretty good.
I think it's hard on Steam with the controller.
That's what I'm saying. The OTG to me is harder to play than the AtGames.
I would totally agree.
100%.
Because even on
like
even with my
for me, it's harder than the AtGames.
I mean, when I played on Steam with the controller, I had a hard time hitting that kiss. Now with the 4K, man, I could hit it almost every time. It's so much easier.
It's great, man. It's great.
It's one of those.
I mean, it's like my favorite. Creature's one of my favorite tables, and they just nailed it. I mean, it's perfect. I love it.
Oh, I love it too. Now with the flipper lag improvement, man, I love it even more.
Now just make that skin. Make that skin, and I'll put my money down.
Put my money down too, suckers.
So I'm saying you got 2 sold right now, AtGames. What are you waiting for? Next table you need to do is Creature from the Black Lagoon.
After
the Microsoft Pirates. The Microsoft Pirates can wait. The Microsoft Pirates can wait.
That's already in the works.
That's already in the. I guess you got to do what you got to do, Team McCloskey, to get those deals. But
yep,
you know.
But yeah, we'd be 1 and 2 buyers right here. Okay, so we talked about this already. Okay, so we get to play Creature all week on AtGames tournaments, the Polar Expedition and Class of 18.
Ooh, I like that one too. I'm good at that one.
Which one, Polar or Class of 1812?
I'm number 3 in Polar. I'm on the back.
That's right. That's the one. You're number 3.
Yeah, if I actually play it some more, I could probably get on there again. I could probably do okay on that one. Next week, I should be fine. Yeah. I'm not that good at Class of 1812, and that's a fun table. I need to learn how to play it better. But
yeah, me too.
That's a popular table. I don't know how to play. So
I'm
gonna have to learn. I'm gonna have to learn. I have to watch some streams. Try to learn how to play Class of 1812. Yeah, but the other 2 I'm pretty comfortable with.
I agree with you, RD. Monster Bash is just so much fun. I love the music and the comedy, the modes, the multi-balls, and general flow of the game comes together beautifully. Yeah, I think Monster Bash and Creature both are that way. Great 2 tables and a great pack. Well worth the money. $15 right for that pack.
My favorite table is Creature from the Black Lagoon.
Yeah, mine too.
There's nothing like that's top. And there's so many good ones, but that's my favorite right now for sure. Yeah. I still think Twilight Zone is one of their best playing tables.
Yeah, and it plays
as far as gameplay wise.
Yeah, it plays so much better now with the flipper lag improvement.
It was pretty good before, but it's really good now.
Caro O says, make sure to mention Caro, Tim McCluskey, and Papa Brad, so I get my commission. Guess he's talking about the Expo and all that stuff going on with that. Mad Ben says Monster Bash is real good. Too bad I suck at it. Just got to play it more. I'm not very good either. Yeah, I still can't wait to see some Jurassic Park pinball machine pictures. Steps asks, what's Papa Brad's favorite table on his AtGames 4K? That'd be, I guess, Creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
Ray says you always can reskin it. Yep. That's my next. That's my next plan if they don't come out with one. Yeah. I will reskin mine eventually, maybe. Carl says WCS is my favorite.
World Cup Soccer.
Yep.
That's a good table.
Yep. Especially now you can hear the announcer.
I know. I got like the highest. Like the first time I played it after they did the flipper lag fix, I got the highest score I ever got in the game. First time. So that's how much of improvement as far as gameplay. And it just was easier to make the shots.
Yes, Steps, they are still making ALU 4K. Be out sometime, I think, next year. They said I think sometime in the fourth quarter or first quarter they're gonna have some kind of announcement for it. So sometime here we'll be getting something on it. Okay, so there's that. And the other one I don't have is well, we know the Zen tournament tables. I think I have it here. It's just a wave. Basically, this week on Zen tables, it's the Godzilla pack and Jurassic Park packs. It's those 6 tables for the Zen only tournament. Is those 6 tables from the Godzilla and Jurassic Park.
That's a lot, man. That's a lot because each table, they're so different from each other. That's a lot right there. I mean, that's a lot to play.
I know. Then you got Creature, 1812, and what the other one? So we got 3 more. So we got 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 tables to play this week alone.
That's so much, huh?
That's a lot, man.
It's too much.
But this is the last week with all of this.
Yeah.
Yeah, these were kind of doing it because of flipper lag improvements. So we won't have all these packs coming out with the flipper lag improvements. So they'll slow down the following week. Oh, like following week, see Chucky or the thing comes out the 16th, which is next week. So we'll probably have one Zen only tournament would probably be the thing. So we're gonna go from 6 to 1 most likely, which is nice. And then you'll have 3 non-Zen. So we'll have 4 altogether. That's a little more manageable, I think, than 9. 9's a little much, I think. So that starts tomorrow too. The Zen only tournaments with Godzilla versus Kong and Jurassic Park.
Did you get a score on the leaderboard for My Little Pony?
I had one on there. I'm not sure if it held up or not.
I'll tell you what, I do love that rainbow mode. When you get that rainbow mode, when you get the multi-ball.
Yeah,
I actually made a short of it. It's actually beautiful to behold. The multi-ball in that My Little Pony game is just fantastic to watch. I have a short if you've never seen it. It's really cool.
You have to check it out. You have the ball trails on, so you see the rainbows.
My Little Pony is cool, and I'm not ashamed to admit it, T. McCloskey. It's actually fun.
You got your rainbow.
It's not a bad pinball table. It's actually pretty fun to play.
It is.
The multi-ball is really awesome to watch because they got little short rainbow streams that come off all the balls when it's going crazy. It's pretty neat. It's pretty neat if you've never seen it.
Gotta have the ball trails on though, right?
I don't know if you do. I think you might have to, but I'm not sure on that now. I don't know if you do or not. I think maybe
I always have it on that one. It's pretty cool to have it on though, the ball trails on that one. Because there's other modes you hit, you get the ball trail to be a rainbow.
Yeah, it is cool.
But I did have a score. Let's see if it held up. Guess we can go over there now, right?
Yeah, let's see who's holding on these leaderboards.
I want to do a quick video from Atari.
Yeah, what you got?
They got Tetris Forever official gameplay that's coming out.
Wow.
So Atari's coming out with the new Tetris called Tetris Forever.
Wow, that is like the original one from the computer.
Yep.
T. McCloskey, I watched this movie about the story of Tetris. It was great.
Really? I know.
Yeah, it's a movie about Tetris, like the
That's pretty neat.
Really good movie. There's a really good movie. I forgot what it was called, but it was really good when I watched
it. Let's see if they find it.
Fascinating. You know, it came from Russia.
Really?
Yeah. It's got a crazy story. The story of Tetris is really crazy. Yeah. Forgot what the movie was called. It was really good. It told you the whole story of the guy that created it. And T. McCloskey, he wanted to get out of Russia. He said, "This is my ticket out of here."
Nice.
And
was it? Did he make it out?
Yeah, I think he did. They had all these people wanted to get Tetris, and they were all traveling to Russia because they had to get permission from the guy that invented it.
Nice.
And
put the money right here.
KGB was in it. The spies were involved in it. It was crazy. T. McCloskey.
That's pretty cool.
I'm gonna look it up.
And this Tetris Forever, you can play on Gold Master Series, PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Xbox Series X and S, Nintendo Switch, Steam. Is at gag.com, and then Atari, of course, and then Digital Eclipse. And you can probably play this on a VCS, right? Should be able to. Carlos
Guess what the movie's called? Tetris. It's called Tetris. Yeah. It was a film in 2023, a biographical thriller film based on the true events around the race to license and patent the game Tetris from Russia in the late 1980s. I'm telling you, this movie is fantastic. It's just a great movie. I mean, it's very interesting. If you've never seen it, I would highly recommend it. I enjoyed it.
RD said, did I hear something about an enhanced ALU coming? Yes. New ALU is coming. It's going to be at Sam's Club as well. It's supposed to come out sometime this month. It's going to have the new chip in it and I think the new UI too, right?
That's the new UI, yeah.
And the new chip. So sometime this month, they're going to be at Sam Clubs and obviously it'll be on AtGames. Some people say I should get that instead of the 4K. Oh, no new chip.
I think you would love the ALU. I know you don't have one. I mean, I have Team McCloskey. I have 2 of them already in my background in my other room. That'd be a third ALU. But I love them. I think it's great for an arcade, a multi-cade. You can do so much with the ALU.
Yeah, I mean, like you said, it's a multi-cade. You can do
so multi-cade. You know, you can play Robotron on it. You got the spinners. You got the trackball. And there's a whole community that have built UCE files for it. So there's, you know,
all that.
There's all that, you know.
Yeah.
But
I already have my coin off second.
If you're just looking to play a bunch of arcade games, it's not a bad way to go. I don't know if it's going to have any new chip upgrade. I don't think so. I think it's just going to be a new graphical interface.
Yeah, Jason said no new chip.
But the ALU is a staple in my arcade. I've always had the ALU. And then I bought a second one because you know, Sam's needed their barbecue grills out. Team McCluskey. They made me an offer I couldn't refuse. I had to take another one home with me.
You had to wait for spring and see if they.
I even asked my wife. I said, "Can I get this? This is a really good deal." She was like, "Yeah, get it. You might as well get it."
Maybe they'll go on sale right before Christmas, Saints, because they want to make room for more Christmas stuff.
If you got a new one, that'd be cool because I want to see the new. I want to see the new user interface and stuff.
Yeah, I'd probably put it where Dragon's Lair is. Mm-hmm. So I'd have the ALU, the pinball, and then I would have my Mr. Do, which is a multi-cade.
That would be sweet. That would be sweet.
Dragon's Lair would go where Pac-Man is, and Pac-Man's got to get kicked.
Pac-Man's got to get going, Pac-Man.
Pac-Man had to get on sale.
Hey man,
I'm taking that waterfall control deck off though.
Yeah,
I'm gonna put that. I'll put that on my Mr. Do, the waterfall control deck on Pac-Man.
Yeah, you could do that.
Get it reskinned.
By the way, Mr. Do will be the game on the Calling All Ballers tournament. That's the video game we're playing next week.
You just wanted to get me involved, so you said, "Mr. Do,
yeah. Listen up, sucker! Listen up, sucker! You call yourself a Mr. Do player? You better come into the tournament and show us you can play Mr. Do. I'm calling you out, Team McCluskey.
No. So I have to play it on my multi-cade, Mr. Do.
You can play it on anything because it's iScored. You just shoot a picture of it when you're done.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's iScored.
You could play literally on anything. You could play it on your phone if you had Mr. Do on your phone. As long as you can shoot a picture of it to verify you played it.
Yeah, I'll definitely.
It's iScored. iScored is really good that way for tournaments. You know, that's what a lot of arcades use too, Team McCluskey.
Is it?
Yeah, a lot of arcades. Waybacks has an iScored board.
I remember you showing that.
After we did the tournaments, the couple iScored ones we did, and the Calling All Ballers, it's actually iScored that Waybacks runs to keep their high scores on the.
It's cool too because you can have your scores scrolling across the screen too.
They do, yeah. They have they have them all up there. It's pretty neat. iScored's a cool app.
Yeah, thanks for Gregory. Amused to death. He's the one found that out. At least for us. We did do one tournament already using iScored, and we're going to do another one for Halloween. So we're going to
do the Creature from the Black Lagoon for Halloween.
It'll be on. You have to play it on the AtGames 4K or HD, right? Or micro, I guess. So we'll be doing that around Halloween. We'll be getting prizes out on Halloween night. So this should be a lot of fun. That's coming up. I mean, that's already in just 3 weeks, Papa Brad.
3 weeks, man. Gotta start gathering some prizes, Team McCluskey.
I know.
Have some good ones too.
Okay, so let's go do these tournaments real quick.
Okay.
Oops, I must stay on page. I almost screwed up there. Start with AtGames. Which one do you want to start with first?
Whatever
Monster
you want to
Bash.
do.
Or,
Yeah, let's do Monster Bash first. Let's see if I got kicked off yet.
I think you're safe. But
That's a tough score to get. I'll tell you what. It's no joke.
you have to be over 200 million to get on the top 50.
Over 200 million just to even get your score, even in the tournament, Team McCluskey. That's ridiculous.
Ridiculous.
That's ridiculous. They're leaving a lot. They're leaving a lot of people off out of the tournament. Hey man, I'm probably my best was the clown. I bet. Watch, the clown's gonna be my best score. Look at that! I can't believe it. Tomato Grass is in number 1.
17,860.
Still got an amazing score.
Mad Ben
Yeah, he's
Hands
number
in second.
Got Mad Ben Hand, number 1 and 2.
And then Monster Bash over there. We're supposed to do that one first.
Okay, that one's first. Yeah.
Got somebody new up there, Savage.
Is it my imagination? Is it out of order? Why is 1,213 above? Oh no. Okay, never mind.
119.
That is more. Okay, sorry. My little arm thing was in the way. I see it. It is higher. Okay.
What did I do?
What did you do, Team McCloskey?
Trying to make it bigger. Okay.
There you go.
Scroll on in there, Pop Brad. Can you read it now?
Yeah, it's definitely big enough. We can read it.
Okay. So we got Savage JMP up there, 1.2 billion, right?
It's a heck of a
Monster
score.
Bash.
We got Tomato Grass up there in the top 5. He's in 4th, which is unusual because he's normally number 1, but that's still, I mean, when you see a game with that score and you realize what that involves, that is a heck of a score.
Mm-hmm.
That's a heck of a score.
Yeah, all these scores are really heck of scores, man. But you hit over 1 billion. That's
over
nuts.
$1 billion.
Nuts. Okay, high scores on tap is number 9 on Monster Bash.
High scores on tap, and that's look. Mad Ben Hand is rounding it out of 10.
Oh, number 10 made the top 10.
High scores on tap. My co-hosts work together in calling all ballers tournaments. Look at that, top 10 in Monster Bash. That's amazing.
You don't see no Papa Brad or Team McCluskey in here. Papa Brad is on
how
here.
He did it. All high scores would tell me. He said, "You got to keep getting Papa Brad. You got to keep getting Monster Bash over and over and over." I was like, "Man, but most people are happy if they get to it once." But he's talking about.
I was happy to get to it once. I'm like,
most
I'm gonna
people
get on the
would be
top 50.
thrilled to death if they could actually get to the Monster Bash, but you have to do it multiple times to get those high scores.
That was my first time getting to Monster Bash. I was pretty excited. And I'm thinking, I'm gonna get on that top 50 score. And I look at the scores. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it feels amazing though. It's just that the game is just so hyped up. It's so exciting the way they integrate all the Universal monsters in the rock concert. It's just so well done, so well implemented. You collect their instruments. Just what a great table,
Way too fast. Hey, we could do all scores. In a little bit here to see where I ended up, because you can do all scores and then you can see the top. I think top 100 or whatever, but see how far I fell. But anybody else we notice? Monster Bash. Hey, there's Ray. Ray made it. He's number 39.
Ray made it. There's Ray.
McMahon 9 is Ray. 245.
That's Ray DeLatorre?
Yep.
McMahon 9. Okay, I'll have to look for that name.
And then he always has Ray in the initials.
Oh, okay. Where'd it go?
It get going. Okay. So there's Ray. Recognize anybody else?
Brad.
Number 47.
Man,
Whoa!
It's gonna be close. One's gonna be a burner.
Woo!
I'm on the bubble, Team McCloskey. I hope I can hold on. How much longer is this going on?
You dropped 4 places before the stream started, man. Wow.
I dropped 4 places before we started the stream. Is today the last day to play?
Yeah, 3 a.m. Eastern.
I don't know. I might hold on. That's a high score. I mean, anyone that's making on this leaderboard's earning it. This is no walk in the park to get these scores.
I agree. I did not make it.
I mean, if you beat me, you earned it, man. Because this table, and it is it's a fair table. And these players are earning these scores, man. These are really good scores on AtGames Pinball.
Yeah, it's Clown Retro. Said Tomato Grass and Mad Ben up there. David LB, he's in our Arcade Talk tournaments a lot.
Yeah, Dave LB.
Mm-hmm. There's Ray. Ray's 15th.
I'm there. Papa Brad, 17. I'm in there. I'm on this
Papa
one.
Brad 997.
I'm on 2 of the 4 so far. 2 of the 4.
Hey, there's Tim McCluskey.
Tim McCluskey made it on.
91. Almost got you, Papa Brad. 9100, 99.
Tim McCluskey, welcome to the clown show. Welcome to the clown show.
That was a clown show too. I did not like that table with the flippers in the middle on the sides. I was like, what is that?
Hey man, I'm on the leaderboard. You're on the leaderboard. You got to play it if you want to be on all the leaderboards.
Top 25. I made it. Whoop whoop.
Whoop whoop.
Tech
There's
PG.
Tech PG.
36. Legends Pinball. You see him all there. Slappy McFats. We talked about him last week.
Slappy McFats. Good old Slappy. There's Inky. 1, 2, 3, 4. We know who that is. That's Carl O. He's putting in the 41st work. He's got a score on the leaderboard.
What'd you think of this?
That'll hold for sure, because I don't think these scores are going to go anywhere by tomorrow.
What'd you think of that Clown Retro?
I hated it, but to be honest with you, I wouldn't play it if it wasn't in the tournament. But
me either.
This made me play it once or twice or a few times. I didn't play it 100 times, T. McCloskey. It didn't pull me in like that. But I did play it a few times to try to get a score that I felt was okay. Yeah, but I was glad after I'd gotten the score I felt comfortable with.
Well, I think right now we're safe because there's only 49 players.
Yeah,
we don't even have 50 yet.
Yeah. Here's the sad part. I don't know if we can get the data of how many people tried to play and could not get a score registered.
Well, what's his?
I would think it'd probably be astronomical as far as how many people played Monster Bash.
Because I think you can separate these for weekly. So if you did weekly, it would be for the last week. If you do everybody.
Okay. After we do this, do a weekly for Monster Bash only and see how many people played it.
See where I'm at. I'm in there somewhere. It'd be funny how far I fell. Okay, so
you can see how tough the competition pool is.
Yeah. Deep Ocean, Mad Ben, Han, and Tomato Grass 1 and 2.
I love this table, but I'm hearing a lot of people don't love it. And I think what it is, that the little flipper up at the top that has that very minimal amount of push, the little flipper that's up top. I mean, I like it, but I've heard out of the 4, it seems like people like this one. People that don't like a table don't like this one, it seems.
I don't know
why.
I just spam that upper flipper up there by the bumpers.
Yeah.
I just there and hit the 1 million all the time, hitting the bumpers 37 times. You got to hit it and you get 1 million. I just keep hitting it up there.
Yeah. Ray DeLatorre fell asleep when he played it. Hey, I just keep, I don't know. I'm a sucker for the submarine. I'll make that crazy submarine.
I love that.
I always try to keep making it because it's so cool to watch it bring the ball up to the top.
Yeah, I think it's so neat. Great animation on that. Tomato Grass, I love retro table games. He's laughing. I don't think he really does.
Yeah. I think he does love them. I think he really legitimately loves them because I was watching him play.
I don't like those, man. I hate those.
I usually have to have a beer or 6 to really enjoy the retro tables.
Probably had that pen on that one.
You got to nudge, you got to nudge a table, man. Nudging is.
I nudge so much, I tilt the damn thing though. I end up tilting it.
It's a fine line, man. It's a fine line. But if you don't nudge, you're not gonna get a score.
I swear there's a couple times I didn't tilt that hard, and it freaking tilted. I'm like, what? I barely even touched the machine. Why are you tilting?
Yeah, I'll be glad when we've played all these retro tables that have tiny flippers and have lots of This is a good game for a beer or 6. 6 beer games minimum, but that's the fun. Yeah, that is the fun. This will be I'll play this one last. I'll play the ones I'm serious about first.
Mm-hmm.
In this group, the first game I played hardcore was Monster Bash because I knew it was going to be hard to get on the leaderboard.
Yeah, put a lot of games in, man. didn't have time to do it. I was like, man, I'm not score chasing, man.
Yeah.
I'll be here every damn day. And it's true.
Retro tables do help you learn how to nudge effectively because you have to nudge to keep the ball in play.
I was nudging where it would hit the 200 and a 10 up top, very up top, and trying to keep up there the whole time. And then that's how I kept getting tilted. It's like, that's what you got to do on this table. Stop penalizing me for tilting. All right. Anybody else? You're Slappy McFats again.
Slappy McFats is putting in the work.
Look at Caro up there. Look at this. Look at this.
Carlo beat Chaotic PPR.
And look who's below Chaotic.
Team McCloskey got the the trio.
Look how close we were in our scores.
Yeah. Yeah. Everyone, Team McCloskey, everyone just wanted to beat you. That was the whole purpose of the game. Oh, I'm done. I beat Team McCloskey.
19th, 18th, and 17th. Man, it's so funny how close those scores are. And then you attack PG's 82. He's right in there with us.
I see that. Y'all were neck and neck, man. That's some tight competition.
Dang. There's Brad, 29th. You weren't too far behind either. 70 million. You're right there. Top 30.
Yeah, this was what? Deep Ocean?
Yep.
Yeah, I really do like that. I like the natural history pack.
Hey, we all beat high scores on tap. We could say we beat high scores. That doesn't happen very often.
Not often, not often. He's a good player. And
David LB, 46. And then we got 50 in that one.
So they got the full 50, yep.
Only one that didn't was
the clown.
I know why.
The clown show.
The clown show. Some people just don't like those retros. They won't play it. But we got 49. I mean, that's pretty good.
It's still pretty good for what it is. They got enough people still playing. See, and it doesn't count. Like if it was a point series, you'd have to play it. Because it's not a point series, like Calling All Ballers is a point series. So you really should try to play everything and at least try your best. But this doesn't matter too much.
Now, can you go below more than 50? Maybe you can't go more than 50. I thought you can go more than 50.
Load more.
There's a way to do it. Where is it? Maybe we're under devices. I know there's somewhere you can see more than 50. Way too fast if you're still in here because it won't let me go past 50. I know there's a way to do it. Maybe you go into games. Let's see.
That says King of the Hill. Can you change that mode?
Where'd you see that at?
At the top. Up top, there's also monthly. It says way too fast for you.
What did I do now? What did he say?
I feel lost.
Awesome. Let's start over here. Up top and also monthly. So where you go from here? Here's a schedule, titles, devices, and home. Well, home ain't gonna do nothing.
You probably have to go to the table, T. McCloskey.
Under titles?
It didn't say it when you clicked on the table to give you the options.
Anything I've seen so far is the top 50. I know there's a way. Titles and pinball.
Titles and pinball.
Okay, that's what I just did.
See, Carlo has proven it. He said he gave up on Monster Bash. He'll revisit it later.
That's what I'm
saying just for Williams tables, increase its player limit. The player limit's too small. See,
here it still says top 52, though. So I'm in titles. I'm under pinball. If you go in here, it's going to be top 50 again.
What if you click on it without?
Yeah, titles, tables.
Where it says King of the Hill, can you switch that to something else? Is that clickable? No. Okay. I'm not sure.
And you see number of entries so far.
There it is. There it is. So, okay, here's what my point is. We're looking at 50 players out of 1,211 plays. So that is ridiculous, T. McCloskey.
With the 1,211?
Yeah, that means whatever, you know. That's a lot of people that didn't even get to be counted.
Yep.
Look at the play number for 1 week. Way too fast for you. Says click on monthly.
I did weekly, and I did by initials. So if I'm in the top 50 for initials, but I'm TM, so I probably won't make it.
There's Papa Brad. What am I, 41? I saw my name.
Yeah, 48th.
48th. I'm in the top 50. Whoop, whoop, whoop.
See, it doesn't even show me under TM. And I did by initials, so I thought maybe it would show up, but I don't see myself on there with the initials. Not sure why there, man.
He says click on monthly, you'll see recent players.
Okay.
Click on monthly.
Monthly. Okay. High score is number 10. Tampa Tech. Yeah, don't see me over there either. And I forget what my score was below 200 million. So even with that, you still can't. But maybe if I do by initial.
Mad Ben Hand says 1,211 players was pretty much for the tournament. T. McCloskey, the table was out just 1 day before the tournament started.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
So this is my point is this is what the pool that they're allowing for players is way too small. You're only going to get the top elite players to even be able to rank. And I'm only saying this for Williams pinball table specifically. I think they will they're leaving a lot of people out that would probably play if they could at least see how they rank.
Yeah, I mean 1,211, you're only showing the top 50.
You know, when I go to a pinball event and I play in a tournament, I still at least get to see where I'm at, you know, as far as score wise with the other players. Even if it's not, you know, even if I'm in 70, it's still good to know where you're at, right?
All right. Yeah, even if they do another tab and just shows everybody that played that table that week.
That would be cool.
Just have a separate tab.
Yeah, because it'll get people engaged to play, you know. People like to compete.
See my video. My video froze.
Did your video freeze?
Yeah.
We got a still. Team McCluskey's going into still life mode.
Still life. Yeah. At least you can still hear me.
Can still hear you, Team McCluskey.
We have issues with our internet today. And,
I see that.
It won't let me click on the. Oh, there it goes. Okay. Man, we do real quick in case my internet crashes, man.
Yeah, man.
Okay, so we'll do Garfield.
Okay.
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, Mad Ben Hand, #1 player. #1.
#1. Nice. Congrats. 260 million. King Ed is #4 on Garfield. I was up on #4 for a while.
Awesome.
Garfield. Hey, there I am. #9.
In the top 10.
Made the top
Nice.
10.
Top 10 finish for Garfield for you. That's nice. Good score.
Thanks.
Well done, sir.
Yeah, I was 4th at one point, but got knocked down a little
good.
bit. Not too bad. Let's see. Anybody else over here?
There's Tomato Grass.
#12 on My Little Pony.
12th on My Little Pony.
Chaotic made 16th on Garfield.
Good job.
Mad Ben Haynes was number 11 on Garfield. Hey, I beat Ben there. Yeah.
Man, that is an accomplishment. That's pretty hard to do.
Yeah.
Mad Ben Hand's a pretty serious player. Look at that. TM. Look at T. McCloskey. You got him on Garfield.
Yep, team, you got me.
Woo.
Woo. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Ain't gonna see that very often, suckers.
Not gonna see that often. Enjoy the day. Enjoy the day, T. McCloskey.
Yep, I can enjoy the day now. I do like that table too.
It's a great day to play some AtGames Pinball.
Yep. Tomato Grass was number 12, you said, on My Little Pony.
Awesome. I should still be on there. I had a pretty good game, I thought.
There's David LB, number 21 on My Little Pony.
Nice.
Slappy McFats, 27th on. And
look at that. Look at that. Right below Chaotic BPR. He saw Papa Brad. He said, I got to beat Papa Brad.
I'm done.
He's done. That's awesome, though. I'm still on the board. So 30,
28th. Top 30, man.
I did get the rainbow, the multi-ball thing. It's super cool. Like, it's totally worth playing the game just to see that once.
Oh, Kadash is 28th on Garfield. 18 million. Nice.
Awesome.
Hey, look at T. McCloskey coming in on My Little Pony.
T. McCloskey still on the top. You're in 31. Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad. That guy got me, man. I was 30th.
Yeah, look at that. Skunky skunked you. Skunky Skunkenstein.
I just missed Papa Brad, man.
Yeah.
You know why I couldn't beat your score? Because you got that multi-ball.
I got the multi-ball. I did.
And I didn't. I didn't get the multi-ball.
Multi-ball is fantastic in this game. Yeah. It's fun.
Pushed you over the top there. Good score, man.
I probably could have done better, but I had to make it short. You know, I was like, "Oh, this is too cool." I hit pause, and I've got my camera. How to get a tripod? You know what's involved. I set up my tripod, and then you just get out of the little mode you're in for that few seconds. But I still got it on film though. It's super cool.
How do you pause it? Do you hit the menu button?
I just hit the button in the front, the play button.
I didn't realize you can pause it. So it's just like Steam. You can pause it. I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can pause it.
I see my camera works every once in a while. I'm in a different
position. Yeah, like it works. Then it's like going on and off almost. It's like Jacob's ladder.
Did see me?
I did a little skip there.
Yeah. It was,
Oh
it's like a horror movie. You get that flash.
we are easily amused. It's true.
There's Pete G, 33rd. He was in the stream earlier. Pop Brad, 36 on Garfield. There you are.
Yeah, I've been on every one of these so far.
Yep. Only one I didn't get on was Monster Bash.
Might have a clean sweep.
Yeah.
As long as I don't get knocked off by 3 in the morning today.
I think you're good. High scores on tap. Number 40th on Garfield. I don't see Caro on there. Where you at, Caro? Michael V is on there. P-Dubs is on there. They're way down there. And Doc Mario, number 50 on My Little Pony.
Nice. Nice. The doctors on the bubble though.
What I know one more player comes in, man.
50 is a tough place to be. What table was that?
My Little Pony.
My Little Pony, right on the edge.
Okay, Borderlands and Brothers in Arms. I don't recognize anybody here in the top 5. Legends Pinball's in there. Mad Ben Hands is number 9 on Brothers in Arms. Chaotic 16th on what was that? Borderlands. People must not play this one. Caro is 20th on Borderlands. Team McCluskey 23rd on Brothers in Arms. Top 25, Pop Red.
Good job, T.
I can't believe I actually made it in the top 23. I'm number 33rd on Borderlands. And Papa Brad, Papa Brad comes in 35.
Yeah, we're close.
Woo, I made it. Not by much, man.
You got me, T.
Not much, man.
That's good, though.
We're neck and neck on that one.
Neck and neck, yeah.
Damn.
There's
Carlo,
Carlo.
42nd on Brothers in Arms.
Good score, Carlo.
Okay, and that's it. A lot of people must not have played these two. Brothers in Arms, I really like. Borderlands is it's okay, but Brothers in Arms is really fun.
What table was that? Did I get pushed off in Brothers? I don't think I was in there.
You weren't in there?
I don't think so. I think I got pushed off. I need to play before 3 o'clock in the morning and get back on there. Oh, yeah, I got pushed off. I must have been on the bubble.
You and Caro both did. 10,000. 10,007 is to get on a board.
Is that a pretty good game in that game?
What did I get? I got 14.5.
Okay.
I don't think that's too hard. You played that one before. I like that table.
Yeah. There were so many tables to play. It's hard to keep track of them all. Make sure I had a score in.
Yeah.
I probably played it once and said, yeah, I'll be good. I probably need to play that one again.
Look at King Ed, number 1 on Homeworld. He comes in our chat.
Number 1, King Ed. Good job.
Congrats, man. 32 million. That's a good score, man. I can't score high on this Homeworld.
I know.
Attack PG is number 9.
Good job.
Half a dozen. Oh man, half a dozen got me, man. Look, 9.
Half a dozen took you out. Yeah, look at that.
Damn.
Took you out, Team McCloskey.
Less than 10,000. Ah, dang it. Number 11. Good for you. Half a dozen, man.
Good job.
Number 12. Pop Brad, number 17. So you're good on that one.
Yeah, I'm good on that one.
David LB, 19th. Chaotic 21st. I mean, we only got 28 people in both of these tournaments. If anybody in the chat, man, wants to put a score in, you got time to put a score in on these. Get your name on there. More chance to get a random prize.
Yeah, you could just plunge 3 balls and get a score in.
Yeah, Garfield and Homeworld.
I definitely would do that.
Oh no, I guess I'm wrong.
Oh no, that goes to 50.
Ain't that weird? It actually cut off and then it see
and
I'm
your internet must be running slow.
Yeah, it was turned off earlier. Caro was 43rd on Homeworld. The high scores on tap was 40th on we already said that. Garfield. Yeah, some reason it cut off the last 11. Okay. Let's see anybody else. Pete G is 47th on Homeworld. Okay, that's all that Zen games, right?
I think so.
We did all those. Do Arcade Talk.
That's it. And we're done.
You say we're out of here.
That's it, man. We got to introduce a new table we're launching this week.
Yep.
Indiana Jones, right?
Yep, Indiana Jones. Temple of Doom. No. It's really like the first 3, right? Kind of combined in that. Indiana Jones. Show the clip real quick. So I can set up my or get up to Pinball FX. So this is our 32nd week, Brad, from our tournaments.
32nd week. Wow. 32 tables back to back. Zen pinball tables.
Yep.
Team McCloskey, it's like we play pinball.
Yeah. All the time.
We run tournaments.
Papa Brad's Gaming, part of Arcade Talk Show, presents Zen Studios Pinball Tournament. This week's table is
what do you do? And here's the code Q4B6.
Q4B6 Zen Pinball.
It's like a droid or 2 unit.
Mm-hmm.
Q unit. As you can see, Indiana Jones is this week's table.
This
for our
is
tournament.
on Pinball Effects too.
New platform from PS4, PS5, Xbox, Xbox X Series, Xbox S Series, Steam, Epic Games. The only thing you can't play on is Nintendo Switch. But all you do is pull up. Man, it's taking forever to pull up.
Just
go ahead and you hit play. Okay, once your Pinball FX comes up, you come to your main page. You just go ahead, go over to the tournaments tab up on top here, and click on it. And if our tournament does not come up, if you don't see it here, just go ahead, click on search ID, and just type in Q4B6. That's this week's tournament ID, Q4B6. Just hit enter on the keyboard, and our turn. Okay. I think my Pinball FX finally loading. Man, it's taking forever, man. Now, did you show our last Zen FX scores? Now we're doing that right now, Caro.
Yeah, we're showing Medieval Menace. We played.
Yeah.
How many players did we get? Like 90 something, 94.
Yeah, at least 94 looked at it. I didn't really look to see if 94 on the scoreboard. It might end up being 92 or something. People are like waiting till the last day to play this.
That's still a lot.
Yeah. Yesterday, I think we were just at 50.
Yeah. There's still a ton of pinball tables that we need to get on the 4KP. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, my camera just kicked off. What happened?
Okay.
Happened, T. McCluskey.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one having issues.
Says I'm still alive.
Okay. Oh, wow. Dang, more people joined the tournament since last time I looked. 96 on our tournament, guys. 96 on our tournament. Wow, we almost hit 100 again. This is the second time we almost hit 100. And I looked at this yesterday. We only had like 50 players on here, like yesterday evening. So we almost got another 50 people from yesterday. So we got, what, 46 new players from last night at some point. I looked at it like 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Crazy. But yeah, so we got 96 in here. Some people just dropped the score in. Nathan Bradley, 96. We got Elford S. Drummo, Light of Atlas, 93rd. Papa Brad is probably on his council. 12 million. The Real Coffee, that's a fake. Real Coffee, 91. Frickmo, Coco Nader, 89th. Jay Kramer, 88th. Casagori, 87th. Joseko, 86th. Comey, 19780, 85th. Disturbed, 76. That's I Wish That Rockstar. Thanks for the $2 super chat tonight. He's 84th with 22 million. You got Vader Crisp. Not Vader 640, but you got Vader Crisp, 83. Vapor, I guess. Vapor Crisp. Bubo is 82nd. And these names are hilarious sometimes on here. Hey, what's up, Kadash? What's up, Hollywood Pillow? Welcome, guys. Man. Tagaru. Tagaru. I don't know. 81st. BDC 23rd. 80th. Chad C. Mulligan, 79th. Lita Duff, 78th. KIY OG Sam Manel, I don't know, 77th. C89, 76 with 31 million. Mark 083, 75th, 32 million. You see these scores just gradually go up. There's like no big jumps yet. T-Punk, 74th with 32 million, almost hit 33. Fats E73, 73rd with 33.1 million. Zengif, 72nd. Look at his cool background, man. It's a cat. 33 million. Steven, 71, 34 million. Wolverine, 59330, 70th, 35 million. You got Rock and Roll, 71, 69th. Where's Pop Brad? He ain't coming back. He's supposed to say these names. Chainsaw Cookie, 68th. Level 23rd. Oh, no. His name's so small, man. I can't even read that. Hugo is his last thing. I've never seen a name that long on here before. 67th Hugo, 37 million. Here's that Ojaboi. Bowie. Ojabui. Bowie. Whatever. Wow. I don't know. 66. I know they won a table last week or the week before. 37 million. DJJR Spring Hill, 65th. Based Bridge, 1864th. I can't believe the turnout in this table, man, for Madden. I shouldn't be surprised with Medieval Madness. A lot of people love this. El Cordello, El Cardinal, 63rd, 40th, or 40 million. Roll F. Rick Mo, 62nd, 41 million. Heckin Gecko, 61 with 41 million. Fires of Mars, 60th, 41 million. Tips 59 is 59th. Ain't that funny? With 42 million. There's Caro, 58th, 42 million, 0.5.
Is it my working?
Yeah, sound good. We did the reboot.
I had a reboot. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It was not working.
Alan R, 54 NC, 57th. We had 96 people on here, Pop Bread.
96 people. 96 people.
So we had 46 new people.
Arcade Talk has 96.
Almost hit 100, man. We haven't hit 100 yet, man. So close again.
Fishtails was the closest I think we came. This is close, though.
Yeah, that was 98, I think.
That was the closest, yeah.
So we're up to 56 here.
Awesome. Hey, there's Carlo.
Yep, 58th. Your one score was down a ways.
Yeah, I didn't have time to play much, unfortunately. And I love this table, too. But
yeah, it was a fun table. The Sand Spider is 55th with 44.9 million. Ben Sinister, 54th with 46 million. Too Tall M, 53rd with 46 million. Fly Navy Greg, 52nd with 49 million.
Dan Foot.
There he is. That's Danny Johnston, right?
Yep.
51st with 49.5 million.
Well played.
Top 50.
Top 50.
New James, 72 with 51 million. Bruno, 6'5", 49th with 51 million.
5460, 48th.
I'm pretty sure that's Metal
686.
That's Metal So-So too.
Is that Metal So-So?
Yep.
There's Sack Pin Player, number 46 in the top 50.
He's always in the chat. 45th. Here, I'll read the number and you read the name if you want to.
The camera's right where I'm trying to look.
Nestor.
Nestor.
45th.
45th.
Yep.
Dark Blade 1950.
44th.
El Kabong for you.
43rd.
Bex Flash.
42nd.
Bex Flash. Under. Bex Flash.
Under 41st. 63 million.
Who?
I don't know. Who is it?
Who is it? That's Arcade Talk right above him. 39.
Hey, there I am.
Team McCloskey.
39th. Hey, made top 40.
I know. Well, you're like out of 100, though. That's not bad.
Yeah, look at my ranking down there. I'm above.
Yeah, look at that. You're above the curve. You're above middle.
That's good.
That's good. Yeah.
67 million, man. I tried to beat it today.
People play the heck out of Medieval Madness, man. This is a classic.
Yeah, it's fun to get that castle. Okay, 38th. Killer Zap. 68 million.
Deftone 98, 1981.
37.
Dude, 54, 321.
36.
54, 321. Nasty Slippers stuff.
35th.
Frank Tanker, 74, 17.
34th.
I have no idea.
S Zone Tego, 33rd. Hey, 32nd.
Georgia Peach, 55. Well played.
She got me again. 31st.
F. Doom, 79. Played 31st. That's
79
awesome. We
million.
get like the same players playing every time. It's awesome.
Yeah, MF Doom 79 got 79 million.
A lot of the same people that play in every tournament we did. It's cool.
That is cool.
Thank
Top
you
30.
for playing.
Top 30.
Rona 666.
Got 79 million. 29th.
AZ Snowman.
29th.
Arizona Snowman. 1313.
Could be. Yep. 28th.
The Evil Ostrich.
Not the nice one, but the evil one. 27th.
Reminds me of Joust. Fortress.
Yeah.
Joust.
26.
What a great game.
Joust.
Sparky Dog 5000.
There he is.
The
25th.
man, the myth, the legend, Gregory from Calling All Ballers. 25th in the Arcade Talk tournament. Well done, Gregory. Top 25 on this table is doing something. This
Thanks,
table,
Cadet.
we had almost 100 players.
Yeah, we haven't seen Kadash yet. If he's in here, man, he got a good score.
Dash is a good player. He must be in the top 25.
Yeah. Top number 24th.
Burns 1.
90 million.
Peter Doris 23rd.
22nd. Orthodrome.
Orthodrome.
22nd. Almost hit 100 million. And 21st, they got it. Hit the 100 million.
Captain Case.
Top 20. Number 20.
La Luna Blanca.
106 million. And 19th.
Tomac 77.
Number 18th. Toes for man. I don't know. Toes for man. I don't know. 18th, 112 million. There he is. He just pulled out on 17th.
Look at that.
ANZ.
ANZ, top 20 finish in Medieval Madness. Big competition.
It broke the 100 million. Number 16th.
Netto Gang 9.
Number top 15. Top 15, Papa Brad.
My name is Loca. I live on the 2nd floor.
Nice.
Zupel.
Number 14th.
Zupel 70.
14th, 121 million. Just beat out the other guy. Number 13th.
Bill Hafer 03.
132 million.
Tom 92 200. 12th place.
12th place. Yeah. Number 11th.
Zanzaretto.
154 billion or million. Wow. Big jump there from 134.
Top 10 for Sacro, coming in hot with a big score. Top 10 out of 100. Sacro, well done.
Well
Top
done. 163
top
million.
10 player.
Number
Right
9.
below him, we got the man, the myth, the legend, Vader 640. Putting in a top 10 score on this big play table, Medieval Madness. Well done. That's doing something.
Yeah. Number 8.
Hijack Beat.
Number 7. There he is. He's in the chat.
Rocking it. Look at that. 7th place. Rocking it.
I said, I think I did all right. I was up high, but who knows? Couldn't play a ton. I think I did all right. I think you did all right too, man.
I think you did just fine. Just fine.
Just fine.
Just
there.
fine. You did just fine, Kadash. That's amazing. I mean, that's incredible. These got some good scores.
175 million.
Yeah.
Number 6.
Is it? I can't see it. Is it EEL?
Yeah. EEL 337. 189 million. Top 5. Man, top 5 going into 200 millions. Rami Pony.
Brom Pony.
Number 5 with 206. Number 4th.
Dude man.
88. 236.
It's the dude. His dudeness.
He's a dude man. Number 3. Top 3. Top 3. Here we go.
DM Bartles.
275 million. Number 2.
Bobbler 386.
285 million.
Wow.
And number one. I did have a drum thing on there. I don't know where it went. Number one, Pop Brad, is
The Real Creamer. Woo! Real Creamer. Dan Z. Got the magic touch.
nice, man. Look, he blew everybody out. 323 million.
Yeah.
Wow. Great score, man.
Yeah. Rich Odello's like, you guys are still rolling. Yeah, we're on hour 3, Dan. We're on hour 3, Rich Odello. Dan Z does have the magic touch. Real Creamer, well done. Fantastic gameplay. Look at that.
2 hours.
You earned it in this competition. This was a big competition with a big pool of players.
There he is.
Not as big as AtGames is dealing with right now, but this was a good crew.
There it is. 96 players, guys.
96 players. Congrats, all the players.
Pop Brad was 92nd with 12 million.
Yeah. Dude, I didn't.
You made the high scores.
I am on the scoreboard at least here.
Yeah. I was kicked off on AtGames.
I was too worried about getting kicked. I was too worried about getting kicked off the AtGames boards. I didn't have time to focus. I love this table too. Now I gotta have to wait forever for us to play it again.
Yeah, it's a fun table.
Team McCloskey. Hopefully AtGames gets Medieval Madness sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I don't know where that's in a picking order.
And hopefully by the time they get Medieval Madness, they realize that doing 50-player tournaments on these Williams tables is not the way to go. Hopefully by that time they realize that.
Yeah.
Because this table, if they do this one on AtGames and they get the Medieval Madness, it's going to have really high turnout. People love this table.
Yeah, it'll probably be higher than Monster Bash.
Yeah, it's a popular table.
I would agree.
The Real Creamer said his wife couldn't believe she beat Papa Brad. Yeah, well, congratulations. Well done. Well played. Well played. Team Crossgate. I spread myself thin. I was so concerned about my Monster Bash score. That's all that mattered for a while was Monster Bash.
Man, you skipped out on our tournament, man. What's up with that?
I didn't skip out on it. I did play in it, but I didn't have enough time.
Was that one score?
I kept saying I'm gonna get to it because I gotta hook my computer up. I gotta turn on OTG is why.
Well, you could play it on your console. I know it's not as fun, but
it's not as fun. Once you play in the cabinet, now that I got a good computer where I can play it, I like to play in the cabinet. It's more fun. But
when you're in dire straits, just flip it on.
I know, like I didn't have enough time to play any games. That's the hard part, you know. Next week we're doing Indiana Jones, and I love that table. I'm gonna have to devote more time to it.
Well, this week for AtGames, or next week's AtGames is the last one with a bunch of tables. You know,
they have like what week. This week they have what 9 tables?
Yes, 9. Yep, 9 is
a lot.
So the following week though, they'll only have like 4.
Yeah, that'll be better.
Yeah, that'll be a lot better. Because I mean, you have to spread yourself thin to try to get on all these tournaments. It's crazy.
Well, I set a personal goal to try to be in every AtGames tournament and keep a score on there. And I've only missed, I think, 1 or 2 so far. So I'm not looking too bad. I've been on most of the leaderboards.
Yeah, I missed a couple Monster Bash.
It's hard when you get on the bubble because then, you know, it's like you might make it, you might not, you know. I get in that scores like in the late, like 45 to 45 to 50.
I think did I make every table except Monster Bash? I think it was on all the other ones.
I think so, Team McCloskey. I think you got everyone but Monster. I got to do Call of Duty. I mean, Brothers in Arms.
Yeah, don't forget to do that one
before it's over. If
anybody hasn't played in AtGames Brothers in Arms, there's only 38 people in there. So put a score on there, and you get another chance for the random drawing. Thanks, Kadash. Said good score. Thanks, man. Okay, there's Indiana Jones. We got 9 people in here so far. I'm last. You got Tibbs in there, Menno Soso, Dan, Danny Johnson, MF Doom. Got Raider. I think he comes in our stream.
Yeah, he's been in our stream.
You got Danny Z, you got the real creamer, and you got Vader up there. Well,
Awesome.
look at Vader. Wow.
Vader's kicking it, man.
Man, what a score,
706 million. He can play this game.
Were you guys playing this while we were streaming?
Yeah.
I just put this video out.
He might know how to play. He might have some tricks, T. McCloskey. Look at that score. Good Lord.
I think they put this out an hour and a half before the
I know. Well played, Vader.
And real creamer. He's at 330 million. Good score,
guys. Great. This is great, man. These guys are slugging it out. Look how good they are. It's awesome.
Look how bad T. McCloskey is. He's way down here. 9.
I'll probably be below you when I play.
I only played one game though. A video game. So hopefully I can get a better score than that. So many tables this week. That's right. There's so many tables. Next week's gonna be a lot of tables too. 9 plus ours. So it'll be 10 if we play on here. Then you got Gregory's.
Yeah.
Which one's Gregory's doing starting tomorrow? Do you know?
Oh yeah, I got the list. Hold on.
I know you said Mr. Do is the what bonus?
Mr. Do is the arcade game you can play for fun. Let's see. Next week's tables. Future World, Universe Deluxe, Best Ball Challenge, the Red Show. An arcade game is Mr. Do.
That's a 1-ball challenge. For
one ball challenge on Best Ball Challenge on Red Show.
Red Show, yeah. Nice.
Single ball.
I think did his start today or tomorrow? I thought.
Yeah, I think they're going on right now.
Yeah, they started. I think
Team McCloskey, you know what I'm going to get addicted to is I'm going to have to put in some Mr. Do work because you know how much I love Mr. Do. You need to come in there, Team McCloskey.
I can put my score in there right now.
You got to represent.
I got 118,000 on there right now.
That doesn't count. You can't count that. 118,000 now does not count because you just said it.
My highest score ever is
you have to play a score for the tournament. You don't get to count your old scores.
I think 132,000 is my high score.
That is a good score. Wow, that is up there.
Yeah, it's 132 and 133. I have it on my phone. I sent it to you one time.
Any tricks for playing Mr. Do before we start this nonsense of Mr. Do action?
I can't give you tricks, man, until afterwards.
Any tricks, T. McCloskey? And there's some kind of trick. There's some kind of trick. I know there's some kind of trick with it. With we can get a lot of points.
You got to just get through every level.
Get through every level.
There you go.
Don't let the monsters get you. Drop them apples on them.
Drop those apples on them, sucker. Don't
use that Powerball. Spell extra. Extra. Got to spell extra.
Extra. Yep.
That gives you an extra man, doesn't it? When you spell extra on Mr. Do.
Yep.
Mr. Do is a great arcade game. It just holds up well. So I'm excited to play it. It's one of those games I love. I love all the 80s games, man. I just can't get enough of them. So even though I thought I was going to be good with my Gyrus score, but my family took me out. I couldn't believe it. I had over 100,000. But that's competition. It's good because that like I said, I put up a score. It held for a while. Then I took it seriously. But that's the fun,
And don't forget, guys, AtGames is going to be at Chicago next week, and you get to see the first look of Jurassic Park machine.
First look, I can't wait to see it. Well, it actually looks like a real machine. And then also, they're going to have special deals for us at home, not just for people that are at the show. They'll have deals for people at the show. They'll have special deals for us people at home. So that's pretty cool.
It's awesome. We feel like we're part of that, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
That they make us part of the show, actually.
They're bringing us in, yeah.
And confirmed, the Jurassic Park machines are in country, so it definitely will be there.
They'll have the actual production machine too, not prototypes.
Yep. They have actually hit in the country. They're in the US.
That's exciting.
Definitely, yeah, that is exciting. I wish I could, wherever they're at, man, go look at them. It'd be so cool.
Yeah, I wish it was closer.
Wish I had money, man.
So far away from me. It costs a lot of money to travel too.
Wish I had money where I had a private jet, man. I just
fly up there, man.
Fly up there. Let me see it. It'd be so cool. But to do that.
That would be cool.
That's cool though that we actually finally get to see what the.
Yeah, it's good because a lot of these companies, they don't go to events anymore.
Oh, I
It's
know.
too expensive. It costs a lot to go to these events, and
Yeah, like that Zen booth. I wonder how much they pay for that big old
yeah,
area. Can't be
can't
cheap.
cannot be cheap. Yep.
I mean, Chicago Pinball is one of the bigger expos in the country, right?
Thor KC, man, you're gonna love these tables when you get them, man.
The
They're
way
so
he's killing
good. They're
me.
so much fun. I hate to rub it in. I'm rubbing it in. You're gonna love these Jurassic Park tables, man. They are so freaking good. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it, man.
Gonna
I'm
have the
loving playing the
machine.
Jurassic Park tables.
Yep. Gonna have the machine that
Really did a
represents.
good job on the rebuilds. I was happy with them before, but now I love them, man. They did a great job rebuilding them.
Yeah. Yeah, and Jurassic Parks is probably the best pack right now with the flipper lag improvements.
Yeah, it's got
the-
some of
it's
the
the
lowest.
lowest.
It's got the lowest latency.
62 milliseconds. That's the lowest one so far. The other ones are mid 60s and low 70s. But yeah, so gonna have a great machine, man, with some great looking tables. I want my 4K Dire Straits style. When are they supposed to come in?
Yeah. It's like
50.
I want my 4KP. Remember that song? I want my MTV.
Yep. I want my MTV.
Yep.
Now MTV doesn't play music anymore.
MTV doesn't play music. No.
We're
We're showing how old we are.
Do you know when MTV first came out? It was what? Was it 82 they came out or 81?
I know what the first song they played on MTV was Video Killed the Music Star.
Yep.
The radio star. Was the first
Made
song.
them famous.
The Bungles or something.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't
That's
have
a good
cable,
song,
man.
though. It's a fun song.
Yeah. We didn't have cable, so we couldn't get the MTV. So when we'd go over our cousins, maybe we'd peek in the window of his neighbors because they had it.
Hey, Raider just made a fourth on Indiana Jones. He's putting in the work.
Oh yeah, see, there's Raider. He was in some of the
Raider was in there. Yeah,
he was in some of the scores for
putting in some work.
Yeah, I knew Raider was in there tonight. He was on a couple of the tables for AtGames plus ours, I do believe. I can't believe we got 96 in there, man. And I told you yesterday when I looked, we were at right around 50. It's like yesterday, like 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock in the afternoon. And we got another 46 people after that.
Awesome.
That's a lot. That's like double what we had.
I know.
That's crazy. Some people are getting to the point where they wait till the last day to get on there, kind of see where the scores are at, I think. And they pop a score in. Because I noticed that last week, too. We got a big jump on the last day. Okay, man, I have nothing else. You have anything, Papa Brad?
Yeah, Calling All Ballers show will be on Saturday at 7 o'clock. Come check it out.
Central.
Central. Me and High Scores and Tab. It's just an announcement show for the tournament. Calling All Ballers is a point series. So if you want to play in a series, a bunch of games over time that you get points for each time you play, it's a fun tournament. So come join us. Open tournament to all players. You can play. You just take a picture with iScored after you've put in your score. Couldn't be easier.
Yeah, it's real easy.
And we're playing an arcade game, Mr. Do, too. So that'll be fun. And it's just for fun. So, but yeah, come join us. Love to have you.
Yeah. Just get that QR code. But you get it from, you have to really go up on their Facebook, right? To get the QR code.
I always drop it in the video description. You can just click on the video description and get it right there. It'll take you right to the
QR
I
code.
scored. Yep.
Or
the codes to enter the contest. It's easy.
Nice.
Couldn't be easier.
Yeah, it can't be easy. And if you don't have a phone, you still can go up to the link.
You can do it on a computer.
Yeah, I've done it before on a computer. So you can do it on a computer as well. Just go to Papa Brad's video in description. You get all the information. So there you go. You might see me on Mr. Do, man.
Dude, I better see you on Mr. Do.
Got
to represent. That's your game.
That score on there. Watch, I can't get my high score.
You can't say 118 million now. The cat's 118,000. It's out the bag because you already said that's what your high score is on your machine.
I didn't say my other high score. I can put that one on there.
Okay. Well, it better not be dated. It better be dated for like now.
You can't date those. I don't think it dates them.
We'll see.
All right.
Just play another game. You could put in a good game. That's it. That's all I got. You know, I might or might not make some more videos. You never know. But yeah, do check out my Night Slashers video on my channel. I did work hard on that video. It's a fun video.
Yeah, I only showed.
Yeah, we only showed a little bit of it, but it's a fun video to watch.
Yeah,
it'll be a lot better quality.
I think it's like a 15-minute one.
Yeah. I think the fun stuff happens later. So
yeah, so a lot more to see.
Yeah,
go check it out on Papa Brad Gaming channel.
That's it for me. Also, if you want to check out any of these tables in action, check out T. McClossy's channel. He has great videos of all these tables we're talking about. You can check on my channel. I have all kind of videos about AtGames Pinball. We can see it in action, see what it's like when you're playing. That's it, man. It's a great time to be AtGames Pinball. Have a pinball machine and be a player, and let's have fun. Let's play these tournaments. That's it.
Great time to get in because all the flipper lag.
Flipper lag is gone pecan. It's gone for good.
And some tables even got graphical improvements, and I think all tables got audio improvements.
All tables got sound improvement. Yeah,
yep.
I'd say all the tables they're the best they've ever been as far as since they started the machine.
Oh yeah, it can't get any better. It's a great time to jump in. Great time to jump in right now.
Yeah. Now's the time to get into AtGames Pinball
for sure. All right, everybody have a great weekend. Hope you guys, if you have plans, traveling, stay safe out there. And hopefully we'll see you back here next Thursday. And make sure you jump into our tournament. Indiana Jones. Dun, 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 dun. I've been humming that all day since.
Yep. Stay legit.
See you guys. Have a great weekend.
T. McCluskey presents Arcade Talk live stream. It's time for Carl Game of the Week. Welcome to Arcade Wars. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for coming tonight. We're gonna do the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, that's right here. The Arcade Talk show. That's right, we're gonna do it tonight. Come on, people, let's do it. Let's do the show. What show is that? That's the Arcade Talk show. Yeah, who's on tonight, you ask? You know who it is. McCluskey. And who else? You know who it is? Papa Brad.
Well, Papa Brad's a game man. He's got passion in his soul. From pinball tables to Atari, he's always in control. He's a master of retro man. The old school style's his thing. With every flick of the joystick, you can hear the twang ting. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school living. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball bowling. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a lover of the classics, the sound of pixelated beats. Late nights at the arcade with every game defeat. But he'll keep on pushing till he's reached that final stage. Papa Brad's the gaming legend. His passion never fades. Stay legit, Papa Brad, keep the high school rolling. From the classic arcades to the AtGames Pinball bowling. With the Atari 2600, your love for games will never quit. Stay true yourself, Papa Brad, and always stay legit. He's a
T. McCluskey.